desert terrorizing, a great beast with eyes like crimson fire. Leviathan returns to devour the world. Palm trees sway in the Caribbean breeze, the sunshine beating down. A wanted man with the price on my head, on the run from the British crown. Fuck you, you're a fucking wanker. We're gonna punch you right in the balls. Fuck you, with the fucking anchor. You're all cunts, so fuck you all. Your beer and steal your rum at the point of a gun. Your alcohol to us will fall, 'cause we are here to drink your beer. We are here to drink your beer and steal your rum at the point of a gun. Your alcohol to us will fall, 'cause we are here to drink your beer. At sunrise we all dance the hempen jig, so raise up your pint of rum and take another swig. The curse of Captain Morgan has led us to this fate, so have no fear and don't look back, the afterlife awaits.
Harley tells him that he had a good run, but he's in way over his head. Maybe it's time to hand this over to someone with a little more experience in fighting dozens of super criminals. Jack leaves asking her, "How can you seriously be suggesting that? I just spent a year proving Batman's methods didn't work." He gets ready and he heads over to the GCPD. All the while, the officers begin yelling and shouting, asking what they're supposed to do. Jim says that the White House has declared a state of emergency, and Jack yells that they don't need help. This is a Gotham City problem and we can handle it ourselves. He turns back to the crowd telling them, all we have to do is wait for the military to get here. But as Jack grabs his head, the color of his skin begins to go white, and the maniacal laughter of the Joker can be heard as he begins to shout, "And we'll give the Neo Joker exactly what she wants!" As the entire GCPD listen to Jack let out a mad cackle as he becomes the Joker, everyone grabs their guns and they point them directly at him. Harley grabs a hold of him, shouting, "Oh God, this can't be happening!" And after a few more laughs, Jack begins to cough and the color of his skin returns to normal as he says that he is okay. He's got him under control. Harley then yells, "What the hell was that?" And Jack tells her that the medication is starting to lose its effect. He didn't tell anyone because he was trying to fight it, but it's getting worse. Jim asks, "How long can you hold it back?" And Jack tells him, "Long enough to stall Neo Joker. No matter what, by the end of the day, Neo Joker will be defeated by either me or the Joker." While the GTO forces move out, Dick and Barbara visit Bruce Wayne in his cell. And Barbara asks, how long is he going to sit there? They all know that he can break out at any time. He sits on his cot stating, "She begged me to let it go, like she knew that this was going to happen, like the two of us would need each other." Barbara asks, "Who are you talking about?" Bruce tells her, "Harley. I figured out what's going on. Joker will come for me. Neo Joker is too powerful, and soon he won't have a choice." Meanwhile, over at the freeze cannon, Neo surrounds herself with all of the villains still under the Hatter's control and tells Jack that she knows him. She's known him for years. She saw the Joker being buried by that same man who was threatening to take him from her. So she indulged his darker side. She became evil Harley Quinn in hopes of the Joker returning, and then she freed him. Jack says, "You can't do this." And Neo yells, "Let him out! The only one is Jack." Jack remains quiet and he finally tells Neo, "You win. I'll bring you the Joker." He turns and Neo asks, "Where are you going?" And Jack spins back around as the Joker, shouting, "You will not question me! You want me back? Then we do it my way!" Once Jack steps out of the small cottage, Harley follows him and Jack says, "I turned this city upside down, exposed the corruption and ended vigilantism. All I wanted was for people to see the truth, that Gotham's problems aren't special. They don't need a lawbreaker like Batman. I followed the rules and it still didn't work. What's worse is all of this is my creation." Harley asks him, "Are you in there? Am I speaking with Jack?" And Jack sighs, telling him, "That should have worked." Harley turns to him asking, "Who are you kidding? You used every criminal to scare them into giving you power. You weren't playing fair from the beginning, and now's not the time to start. Neo Joker can be defeated. You just need a new way to the game, something the Joker would never do. Work with someone that she would never expect." Later, in Batman's cell, Jack opens it up and he tells him, "I need your help." Batman stands up telling him, "I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that it was Harley who told you to come here. You're sharp, but you still aren't seeing all of the angles." Jack asks him, "So you'll help me?" And Batman tells him, "I will always help Gotham. But before I do that, we have to agree on something. After all of this, I want a full confession about everything. How you attacked the financial district. All of this happening because of you, and ultimately, your responsibility in the creation of the Neo Joker. Explain to everyone how you exploited the legal system and the lies. Tell everyone that regardless of who you try to be, deep down, you will always be a murderer. Always the Joker." And Jack yells, "I'm Jack Napier, not the Joker. I turned Gotham into a better place." And Batman tells him, "But you broke the law." And Jack shouts, "So did you! You might think that you're better than the Joker, but you'll never be better than Jack Napier." Jack then uncuffs Batman, and as Batman leaves, Jack jumps up behind him, stating that, "I will give you the confession only if I take the entire rap." Harley goes free. Batman sits down to the Batmobile and tells him, "Your confession for Harley's freedom, only if you tell me what happened to Robin, what happened to Jason Todd." Batman hits the gas with Jack sitting next to him and he tells him, "I want to remember, but the Joker is holding it over me because it gives him power." Batman waits for a moment and then he tells him, "You better make him say it. Close your eyes and concentrate. He tortured Jason because the Joker wanted something." Jack closes his eyes and he begins to think back and he slowly begins to remember. Jack says that the Joker was jealous of Jason. The Joker wanted to know who Batman was. He wanted to know his true identity. Just before killing him, finally, he said, "I wish I'd never met Bruce Wayne." And then the Joker let him go. Batman stares at Jack and he asks, "He's alive? Why wouldn't Jason return to me then?" And Jack tells him, because he was broken. Not only by the Joker, but by Batman for making him Robin in the first place. The Joker let him free so that the game could go on. Batman would suffer more thinking that Jason was dead than knowing the truth. Batman then asks, "If the Joker knew that I was Wayne, why didn't you say?" And Jack stops him. "I knew that you were Bruce Wayne. I've known for months. Ever since I uncovered the Batman Devastation Fund, I learned that it wasn't paid for by taxpayers. It all came from companies that Bruce Wayne owned." Bruce stares for a moment, and then he goes back to driving and Jack says, "I know everything. There's a lot more to the Waynes than you think, Bruce." A short while later at Freeze's lab, Freeze leaves Nora to rest, and Bruce says that she survived. Freeze says, "Thank God, yes. I won't wake her yet. What am I supposed to do? Tell her how my father's evil haunts us even to this day with that cannon?" Bruce tells him that she won't see it because he's gonna help them fix it. So Freeze grabs a chair, sitting down, stating, "I already told the woman in red hair that there's nothing I can do. The only thing I can offer you is knowledge about the tunnels. Thomas constructed those tunnels to help Gotham move supplies and medical equipment. It was a vast network. Thomas must have a map of it." Bruce then says, "Neo, Joker, and Hatter stole that map." And Freeze sighs, stating that he knows where they are. They used to sneak out to see Nora. Later, after returning to the GCPD, Jim looks at the map and says, "After all of this, we still don't know anything about these tunnels. Well, our next step is going to begin our invasion. There are 7 entrances, and we're going to fill them with 7 Batmobiles." Jack tells everyone that they're going to need to forget about the GTO cars. He has something better. He leads them into the next room, and everyone looks down in the garage to see Batman and his fleet of Batmobiles. Jack smiles and says, "Batman and me working together. It's the last thing that she'd expect." As Jack laughs, he begins to turn into the Joker, and Bruce quickly charges at him and places him into a headlock. Jack begins to cough at being choked, and Harley runs up to him, telling him that he needs to come back. Just breathe! His skin slowly begins to turn back to normal, and he coughs, telling him, "I got it. He's under control. It's okay." As everyone looks around, every officer has their gun pointed at Jack again, and Batman tells him, "Jack, rise with me." As everyone starts to head to their cars, Batman reaches into his pocket, taking out the notes. Barbara asks what it is, and Batman says that it's something that Alfred left by his bed before he woke. Dick says, "What's on it?" Too afraid to read it. These are Alfred's last words, and he's not ready to see them. Barbara asks if he's going to be okay, and Batman says that he'll never be okay. His hardest struggle has been to not let all of this affect everyone else. One day, he's going to leave them a note. What will it say? Probably something that tries to protect them. Something that they can look back on and draw strength from the darkness. Something that will make up for his mistakes. Something about why he still fights as Batman. Something about fighting for them, because he wanted to leave them a safer Gotham. A Gotham that they can be proud of. So that one day, they can take off these masks. Barbara and Dick hug Bruce Wayne, and Dick tells him that it's a bit too long to fit on a note. Barbara laughs, telling him yeah. He hugs the two of them back, stating that while he was in Arkham, he had a lot of time to focus. Jim tells everyone it's time, and he and Batman walk to the Batmobile. As Jim says about the whole arresting Batman thing, But Batman stops him and tells him, "Don't be. You did the right thing. Things have gone too far, but it won't be for much longer. After tonight, I'm taking off the mask and telling Gotham the truth about Batman." With that, everyone gets into their assigned Batmobiles, and they race down the highway towards the Freeze cannon. Jim tells everyone over the intercoms that their primary objective is to retake the cannon. Capturing Neo Joker is secondary. There are too many people counting on them to restore the city back to normal. So everyone needs Bruce's car. Jack asks if he thinks it's going to work. As Bruce tells him that they have no choice, the device is the only thing protecting Neo, so he'll be watching. He's going to have to go after her, and once they get inside, he won't want to talk to Jack. He's going to have to pretend to be the Joker. But Jack tells him, "There's one problem with that." And the Joker shouts, "I won't be pretending!" As Batman silently stares, the mad cackling of the Joker fills the Batmobile. And the Joker shouts, "I was always wondering what it's like in here. Very dark and gloomy, very Batman. Could use an air freshener, though. Sandalwood, perhaps." Batman shouts that he needs to speak to Napier. And Joker tells him, "I'm sorry, but with what we're up against, we're better off with me. Trust me on that." Batman asks, "Trust?" And the Joker says, "Relax, Batsy. We're on the same side. Batman wants to save Gotham, and Joker wants to show the cosplayer how to swallow her teeth." As Joker goes on, Batman crashes into Bane, and the rest of the GTO begin to engage with the other villains still under Neo's control. Gordon tells everyone to remember, they're not here to fight. These walls are the only thing separating them from Gotham Bay. Just get to the cannon. Up on the cannon, Neo and Hatter watch, and Hatter yells that they've got to keep them from the cannon if they take control. And Neo shouts, she knows, there's like a million things going on. Over in Duke's car, Harley hangs out smacking Croc with her mallet, setting Harvey up to crash in. But once the truck stops moving, Croc picks up the truck and shakes him out onto the ground. Duke calls out to Harvey and throws him a gun, just in time for the both of them to fire into Croc's stomach. Batgirl tries to pull ahead, but a rocket flies by, blasting right into the windshield, blinding Batgirl. Montoya swerves after knocking rockets out of the way, and Batgirl yells that she can see the cannon now, delivering the package now. She steps on the gas and hits the button, rocketing herself to the highest point of the cannon. As the Batmobile crashes into it, Batgirl crawls out and is quickly grabbed by Ivy. Neo tells her that she should have brought backup, and Batgirl manages to say, I did. Just then, Ivy is hit in the back with a cold blast, and Freeze stands up telling them, I'm sorry, but I'm all out of ice puns. Freeze continues to fire at Neo, forcing her to retreat, and once it's clear, Batgirl asks if he can do it. He looks over the controls and says the cryo-manifolds seem consistent with his father's earlier designs, indicating where the formula might conjoin. Batgirl says, huh? And Freeze tells her, yes, I'm good. Down below, Neo begins to make her escape, and as Batman speeds up, Joker calls out to her, you wanted the Joker! You're gonna get me, and all the bruises that come with it. Joker jumps off the Batmobile, punching Neo, knocking both the Hatter control and Clayface's brain onto the ground. As the control device breaks, Clayface's sand starts to leave all of the villains and begin to form back up into his original form. He begins to tower over everyone, and he points at the Joker, shouting, you! And Joker says, hey Clay, so what exactly do you remember? Clayface starts to charge at the Joker and yells, he's coming straight for Joker. And Joker yells, no crap! World's greatest detective, huh? Batman throws the keys to the Batmobile to Joker, telling him, get out of here now! Joker jumps into the Batmobile, and shortly after, Harley follows. Batman holds onto Clayface as Jack shouts, I'm back in control of my body. The Joker is suppressed. I'm not sure for how long. This might be our last chance. There's something I need to say. You were right. Only you knew the Joker's biggest secret. That buried inside of him was a good man. Thank you for giving me the chance to learn who I really was, and for giving me the chance to fall in love with you all over again. But before Jack can pull away, Clayface slams down onto the ground, causing Jack to swerve off course. Harley looks ahead at the giant set of steel doors that are closing and yells, we won't make it! And Neo and Hatter speed by on Rocket's rocket, and Neo says, no, but this will. There's room for one more. I really loved you, but I want you to live. After a moment of hesitation, Harley says that she's right. She does love him, and that's why. But before she could finish, Jack hits a button stating that if one of them is going to live, it's going to be the one who deserves it. I love you, Puddin'. Now get going. As Neo inches ahead, an explosion goes off as Jack hits the steel doors, and through the smoke, Harley shoots out riding on a bat cycle. She looks back calling out, Jack! And she looks at Neo, and her sadness turns to rage. Back on the cannon, the force from the explosion sends cracks throughout the tunnel, causing the inside of it to flood. Batgirl tells Freeze that they are running out of time. It's now or never. And Freeze hits one last button, speaking to his father, that he hopes he's watching. This is for Thomas Wayne. Suddenly, the cannon fires again, but the heat begins to thaw out the city, giving life to those that have been frozen. And while that goes on, Batman jumps into the bay looking for Jack, finding him unconscious. He pulls him out of the water and begins to give him CPR, and Jack begins coughing up water, asking, where's Harley? Back in the tunnels, Harley and Neo are racing against the giant wave of water that is following them. The two ride along the walls, and they find a sewer to escape, and just as they fly into the air, Harley grabs onto Neo's backpack. The two fall into a nearby building as Harley begins to punch, and she shouts, he's dead because of you! Neo struggles, yelling, I was trying to save him from those pills! They were turning him into something that he wasn't! Harley then pulls one of Neo Joker's knives from her back and says, he was always Jack Napier! And she stabs Neo in the chest. Harley then picks Neo up, and Neo says that she's got to admit, when we both fell in love with him, he was always the Joker. You don't want to admit that you fell in love with an abusive, loveless serial killer. Harley brings the knife up, yelling, no! I loved him in spite of all of that! And just before Harley could stab again, Duke comes over the radio. He says he's not sure if you can hear him, but Jack's alive. A short while later, back over at the pier, Jack tells Batman, you should have let me drown. I would have died a hero. And Batman says, I wouldn't let that happen. Jack asks, what? Not letting me die or not letting me be a hero? And Batman tells him, pick one. A few seconds later, Harley pulls up with Neo, excitedly yelling, Puddin'? Harley then runs over to hug Jack and tosses the keys of the Batmobile back to Batman, telling him, a deal's a deal. Here's a copy of my confession. Now take me back to Arkham. But I do have a request. Can you at least allow me to return before I revert to the Joker? Allow me to walk through that gate while I still have my dignity. As Gordon brings Jack to his nice, newer cell, he says that it's a small gift. A thank you from Gotham. Jack looks around telling him, thank you. I have one last request before we're out of time. A short while later, as the sun begins to set, a priest comes into the cell and says, do you, Harleen Quinzel, take Jack Napier for better or for worse until death do you part? And Harley says, I do. And as the priest asks Jack the same question, the color in his face begins to fade and he begins to cough up blood. He falls to the ground as the priest continues, and the priest finishes with Joker grabbing Harley by the head, shouting, I do! But while the Jokers laugh throughout the halls of Arkham, Neo listens and she smiles. Later, as Bat and Nightwing wait in a building, Batman tells them, thank you for coming. I thought we could read this letter that Alfred left when he died together. Nightwing tells him, it's okay. Batman opens up the letter left to him by Alfred before he passed, and he begins to read it out loud. The letter told him that he knew that he would be frightened to let him go, that his death would make him feel more alone than ever, but he must not push the ones that he loves away. He is happy knowing that he will one day read this and that Barbara and Richard will be there to support him, and that is because they love him. Reading this also means that he will finally be ready to say goodbye. Goodbye, my son. P.S. Check the loose floorboard in my quarters. There's something there you're ready to see. With that, the next day came and Gotham began to fix itself and return to normal. The man Jack Napier confessed that he manipulated the justice system to free himself, and that he was the one who originally controlled the villains, causing them to attack. Harley worked with Duke to restore Backport and give many in the area jobs, but as Harley returned to her apartment that night, she's stating that she is probably the only person that can hear him sneaking up. Batman jumps down and says, I know about the pills. You're the one who created them, and you knew that if you provoked me enough, I would force the Joker to ingest them. You're the one who recorded it, you pitted Gotham against me, and then you planted the seeds for Napier's reform. This whole time, everyone thought Jack was the White Knight, but it was all you. Harley tells him, you're good. Jack didn't even figure it out. And Batman asks, who do you think told me? Harley thinks and then asks, It wasn't because of romance, there was another reason. Harley leans back and says the Joker might have been responsible for terrorizing Gotham, but Batman wasn't exactly making it any better. Someone needed to break the stalemate before the two of them tore this city apart. No one else knew them like she did. She was betting on Jack have to show, and she was right. Harley turns to leave, but before going, Batman says, Napier mentioned something about his old cell, about discovering Joker in that cell. What did he mean? Harley waves her hand and says, I'm not sure. And then Batman asks, do you really think Napier's gone? Harley looks back and smiles before going back into her apartment. Later at the GCPD, Gordon shuts the door to his office, stating that he heard that he and Freeze had been working on a serum to revive Nora, and they finally managed to bring her back. Batman then says, if only there were 2 patients and we lost one. Gordon asks, was it someone close? And Batman tells him, it was my best friend. Gordon sits down and tells him that he's sorry. Batman then drops keys to the Batmobiles on the table and he says, I've learned a lot over the last year. I've enjoyed hurting criminals. I became Batman because I could be as brutal as I wanted, but sometimes I wonder why I wear the mask. Gordon tells him, Gotham needs Batman. You may have gone off the rails a bit, but we both know you did some good here. Napier did us a favor. We now know the flaws and we can work to fix them. Given time, Gotham will also learn to trust Batman again. Batman reaches for his mask, removing it, telling him, no, we need to tell them who Batman is. It's the only way anyone will trust me. But most importantly, it's the only way that you'll trust me, Jim. And there you have it! You've...
Okay. I've got to hurry and save Elise.
Jump just as you land on a wall. You can jump off of it. Press the X button to make a jump swing. Hold the X button to perform a double wing.
Sweet! Tails, hurry up! Thank you, Tails. You saved me. Darn! We're not gonna make it! Let's speed up! release right away. Letting up. I'll go on ahead.
Use your psychokinesis on an area with a green mark. Something should happen.
Those enemies seem to be protecting that door for some reason. Looks like I gotta defeat them first. Piece of cake, no sweat. It's not going on. lot of enemies. Sonic, you go out. Okay. No problem.
Greetings everybody, my name is Alex and I'm here today with Derpy and my first Q&A video. And we're gonna answer the questions we've got since the last video. But don't stop you, we would like to do more of these videos, so just ask away and we will do more. So let's go to our first question.
Can you teach me how to play the guitar?
Nope. Yes, actually, if I would have met you in actually done that, it would be fun. I would like to teach someone to play. But since it's over the internet, if you want any tips or anything like that, just send me a PM and I will get back to you. Guess that's okay.
Yeah. Isaac Rodriguez asks, how long have you been a brony?
Oh, how long have I been a brony? Let's see, it was 2011 on my birthday actually, 5th of November. I watched the winter wrap-up episode and yes, I'm definitely a fan and I consider myself a brony ever since. And that would be 4 months ago and 4 days. Yeah. So over 4 years been a brony. And it's happened for me because so much have changed in my life because of it. I would probably never have met Derpy if it wasn't for Chip is Magic. So yeah, I'm happy and don't regret it a single bit.
Let's see. Too Freaking Easy asks, when will you have a regular streaming schedule?
Yes. When? Very soon, actually. This weekend. I was thinking of going back to the old times when I did, a Crim stream every weekend, kind of. And it's going to be mostly on Fridays, Saturdays, yeah, on the weekends, basically. And I was thinking of dividing my streams up in 2 categories. The first one would be chill streams, where it doesn't follow that typical series format that I have to show the entire game, have to be quiet during the cutscenes, and all that. So chill streams is more like I'm just playing a game, having fun, and people can come in, and we're just having a chill, fun, good time. So that's mostly going to happen during the week, just like some evening if I have nothing to do. I just want to stream something, it's a chill stream, people can come and hang out. And maybe that can evolve into a Crim stream if enough people are there and if people want to. But then on the weekends, mostly, we're gonna have the regular Crim streams, where it's just basically my normal comedy series, but live. Yeah, And so I'm hoping that we can continue doing that every weekend, kind of. But since I have friends now up in Gothenburg, some weekends I will actually head up there and meet them. So some weekends I might not be able to stream. So we shall just see how it goes. I would like to stream a lot. I love doing that.
Aceback asks, will you play co-op for me, please? Co-op.
It sounds like you say co-op.
No.
It's quap. The quap walk. No. Aceback, you've asked him for like 4 years now. Get over it. But maybe on your birthday. Just maybe. Oh, we have many questions. I didn't expect this.
Lovisa asks, Lovisa, Frank Mark asks, will you two play a co-op game or Silent Hill or something? And if it's Silent Hill, then Derpy should play. I don't want to play that.
When will we do a co-op game? Will we do a co-op game? Yes, definitely we will. Because Pikmin, it's the first one and it's a single player game. But we've already decided we are going to do some game where we're both playing and playing off each other. Like, for example, you know, 3 for the Wii U. It will be a perfect co-op game. So yeah, that's definitely going to happen. But we're not gonna do it as often because, you know, she can't come down here every weekend. Or maybe she can. But we're gonna try to make many videos when we can. As for doing a Silent Hill co-op and Derpy playing, I would like to do that. I really would, but it won't work out. Just Silent Hill wouldn't work out in this format that we have. I don't think so. It just wouldn't happen, and maybe it's a little bit too scary. It's a little bit. Yeah. I don't know, but I'm not gonna say no, definitely no, but yes, probably nah. But a co-op game, definitely we will do that. More?
That was all the questions from your fans.
I don't have any fans.
No, yeah. But I have a question.
Oh.
Yeah, in the room tour video, you showed what you had in your top. What do you say? You showed all your games and on
Yeah, in the top of the drawer.
the top drawer.
Yeah.
But what's in the bottom one?
I didn't show what was in the bottom drawer.
No.
What a mystery. You want an answer to that?
Yeah.
Then you will have to change the camera.
And do it.
Why are we making a thing of this? It's nothing special, but okay. So in the top drawer we have, yeah, as you saw, the games and shit, and you might think, oh, it's the same thing in the other one. Nope, it's just so many chords, and I can't open it more than this, but it's just chords. Yeah, that's about it. What a fun answer, Crims. 10 points, you win. So was that all for now?
Yeah.
Okay, thank you all very much for the questions. I didn't expect to get so many in just a half-day notice, actually. But as you said before, please ask away. Just keep on asking. We would like to do more of these videos, and yeah. And even if Derpy is not here, we can just do it over Skype or something. Or maybe only do it like this. I don't know. This is much more fun to have a person asking the questions in real life. But we shall see. But yeah, bottom line, just if you want to ask more questions, please do. I would like to do more. And with that, thank you once again and have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.
Oh, come on. I'm back here. Fucking, Oh my god. Get the fuck away from me, you son of a bitch. I'm not going down there again. Fuck that whole place.
Let me take care of you. You're going to have to leave me, Gordon.
Get the fuck out of my way! No! Get away from me! Oh my god, he's coming for me! He's coming for me! Ah! Oh, fuck you! Get out of the way. Get away from me! I see you, you son of a bitch! Ah! Oh. God damn it! Get a fucking... Get out of here! Ugh. Albert Einstein, there you are. Let's get the fuck out of here.
Greetings.
Yeah, greetings.
Allow me to treat that injury.
This guy's pretty much a lot about things.
I'll wait right here.
Get out of here. Oh my god, I'm dying. Fuck, where's everybody going?
Yes.
What the hell am I supposed to do here?
Who is responsible for this mess?
Hey, give me another injection. You give me
I
a...
certainly hope you know what you're doing.
Put that needle in me.
I'll fine.
Give me the horse Viagra! More!
Yes, but I'll stay here. With my brains and your brawn, we'll make an excellent team.
Shut up, idiot.
You look terrible.
Grenades. Ooh.
I'll wait. Fascinating. I never suspected such things could be. Let's go.
Where are we going?
You're going to have to leave me here, Gordon.
Okay. Oh! Fuck! You son of a bitch! Fuck you! Oh, fuck!
I refuse to go another step.
Ugh. I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
needs to be about 20% cooler.
Oh, man.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
This is as far as I go.
Fuck you. This game's too fucking hard. Ugh. Aha. Where the hell? No, how do I fucking get up? Let me. Ah! Fuck! Get the fuck away from me! Jeez, I missed the monorail. Oh! No! Get the... Ugh. Oh. Get out of here. Oh my god. Ah!
It's an improvement, darling.
Ah! Oh, oh, oh! There's 100 things! Ah! Oh. This game has 100 things. Ah! 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 Oh boy. Ah! 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 Hell yeah! You see that parkour shit that I just pulled off? Yeah, see some guy in the chat. Oh god, this sucks. Well, I just kicked its ass. I'm the greatest of all time, baby. Yeah. Throw a box in the water. Why the hell not? What the hell is that guy? Put all the boxes in the water. Why not? Ah! Why do they all shoot like fucking bullets and lasers and snot globs? Why do they all shoot snot? Ugh. Ah. What the fuck? Ah. 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 Don't tell me I gotta. What the hell? Oh my god! Holy crap! Jesus! What a treacherous hellhole. Fucking use all these little boxes. I'll use all all the boxes and I'll make a little bridge. Oh, crap. Alright, you son of a bitch. Fuck your snot! These guys I don't trust either. Ugh. Don't. Oh. Well, I guess I didn't view all the boxes. Alright. Okay. No! Get the fuck away from me! Get back. Fuck off. Oh, come on. Which way do I go? Oh. Ugh. Ah. Alright. Okay.
Listen closely. This is important.
The fuck? Oh. What the hell? Where am I fucking supposed to go? Yeah, I don't like that. Oh wait, I came from this way. I don't like that sound. Oh, took me in a circle.
I'd like to be a tree.
Don't tell me it's that door. On the side I came from. Okay. What the hell? Oh, hey, I can switch weapons with the F keys as well. No, wait. Those aren't the F keys. Those are the number keys. 1, 2, 3. Whatever. Same thing. Get, okay, keep falling in the water. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that. Oh, boy. Ugh. Get me out of here. I don't know. Why is this place a fucking labyrinth? I don't understand. Oh. All right. Oh boy. A fucking platforming thing. Ugh. Okay, I knew that would fucking happen. Ugh. God. Ew, there's a fucking skull down here. Creepy. Oh my god. Too scary. Ah! Holy shit! Ah! You gotta be kidding me. This is fucked. Oh! Oh god! Come on! This is not the controls for this. You cannot do this on a keyboard and mouse. Oh! Ah! That was... Whew, that was horrifying. That was the scariest part of any video game of all time. All because of the fucking controls. Ugh. It should not be a platforming section like that in a game like this. Oh my god. Mouse and keyboard PC game from 1998. Fucking, you gotta be kidding me. Put a platform. go? Where me go? Oh my god. Well, this is very fucking shit. Where? Let me out. Let me out of here. What do I gotta do? Ugh. I don't understand. Where go? How do? Let me out of here! What? I just wasn't close enough to it? That was as close as I could get, it felt like. Oh boy. How embarrassing. How shameful. No, it wasn't my fault. I was pressing E. I was pressing E to try to open it. I didn't realize you could... They just walked into them. That's what it was. I was stopping in front of it and pressing E. I guess you just walk into the fucking things. Fuck me, right? I didn't know that shit. Oh, God. Have I beaten this fucking game yet? When does it end? Oh my god. Oh. Jesus.
I refuse to go another step.
Oh my god. Yeah, oh, that guy's gonna fucking die. Oh, I tried to save him, but I was too late. Ah!
It's an improvement, darling.
Ugh. No more words. Just grunting. That's all I'm capable of anymore. If you don't like it, you can play something else. Whoa, whoa. Who said I don't like it? It's pretty fucking cool so far. It's pretty fun. I would never not like a game. How could I ever stoop so low as to not like a game? That's just it's evil. Ooh, I got a shotgun. Ah! Oh god! Ah! Ah! You owe me, pal. I saved your ass.
Whoa, that was close.
Many shotgun shells. Give them to me. Fuck off. Oh man. More shells. Give them to me. Down here maybe? Do I go down here? No. I greatest game ever made. But I'm sick of it, and I'm tired.
Boom. Okay, we should be. I'm hoping.
Let me
okay.
out of here.
Is this thing live? Oh yes, we are. Okay.
That is not how you start a live stream.
I was making. I'm sorry. Okay. I was trying to make sure everything was working, but
Just assume it's not.
I guess we'll find out. Oh, okay.
Too late now.
In a few minutes, we'll probably get viewers, and so I hope you guys are ready. But welcome, Taco, we're officially live. But hello, everyone, and welcome to this the Pony Express live stream.
Welcome to the Depresso Espresso time.
First of all,
Only espresso.
First of all, I just want to say that this live stream is to talk about pretty much to talk about the Pony fandom, the Brony fandom, our thoughts and opinions on the final episode, where the fandom is gonna go, where the show's gonna go now, where the brand's gonna go, and where are we all gonna go?
The future.
I mean, I'm
never ends.
maybe we could just call this like the goodbye stream. I'm just kidding.
That's what we should have done.
No goodbye stream now. But I hope you guys are great. So if you have not seen the My Little Pony finale, like the final episode of My Little Pony that just aired yesterday, there's gonna be a lot of spoilers here. But
Yes.
it's almost been about 24 hours since the episode aired. So I hope you guys are ready for us to talk about some ponies, and more ponies. Now, first of all,
To this dude.
no, they just want to see if I'm as cringy as what Leafy told them.
Oh boy, this is gonna.
I can't even say that joke anymore because that was like back in 2016. But anywho, who here has saw the final episode of My Little Pony, which is called, I think, the last problem.
Ending of the end.
Is that what the episode was called?
It's about the last.
Yeah, it's called the last problem, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or the final problem. It's one of those two.
Yeah.
Now, what did you guys think of the final episode?
Too much to put into like one summary.
It is definitely
It needs to be
a
about
lot. I mean, we could
20%
also
cooler.
talk about the two-parter because the finale. Yeah, we'll start with the two-parter. And first of all, the two-parter. For those of you that don't know, My Little Pony was leaked. Like almost every season now, it's leaked. But I think what made it worse is that this is the final season, so whenever I saw a leaked episode of knowing that it's one of the final seasons, it made me feel dirty and bad for watching it. Because isn't that like knowing something, or I don't even know how to, do you guys get what I'm saying? It kind of makes you feel bad for watching the final season before it already aired.
Yeah.
No, I disagree. I'm glad the leaks came out. 'Cause
It
otherwise,
needs to be about 20%
the entire
cooler.
finale would have been ruined by spoilers.
I mean, the entire finale was ruined by spoilers.
Yeah.
Either way, it would have been.
Not if you saw when it leaked.
Stop it.
What? I'm serious here. I'm glad it came out early, and I'm glad I saw it early.
How?
But then again, how would it have been spoiled if it wasn't?
Discovery Family.
Oh yeah, Discovery. If it wasn't have leaked,
Yeah.
if it wasn't have leaked, Discovery Family would have still spoiled it anyway.
Yeah. Those who did not watch it on TV and stuff. Some views of like My Little Pony finale coming this Friday. Like, it really showed an extreme spoiler within the preview itself.
Oh yeah,
So-
now since we are talking about My Little Pony, I got my pony tea drink that my mother gave me for Christmas. It's the old generation, so she tried.
Did you drink another Rainbow Dash soda in commemoration?
No, I did not, because those things are awful.
Yeah, I still need to drink mine when I go home.
Gosh, okay. One thing I did love about the finale, like the two-parter, is just for the fact that it kind of... A lot of people are comparing it to Avengers.
Yeah.
Well, just the way like everyone was there, I guess.
Yeah, and...
It was too perfect.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have portals flying out everywhere, but it was still pretty awesome. I will say it was one of the best finales, just because of how over-the-top it was.
Well, I don't really like over the top stuff. I kind of prefer the more subdued, intricate ones.
I mean, for me, I like the laid-back ones. Like, remember when a finale was just them at like the gala, and that was it. There was no high stakes.
Wow, that's
There
going
was-
back a bit.
Yeah,
far.
there was no high stakes. There was nothing really. There was nothing like too over the top. It was just like a slice of life type finale. But now we have like the end of Equestria. Oh no! If we don't make it, Flurry Heart's gonna be the new roller. Blah 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 blah.
Oh,
blah.
there's some high stakes right there.
Yeah.
But if you think about it, I mean, that was the only time. It was only done once that the finale was something back at the gala. That was only once.
Yeah.
What would a better finale be to compare it to?
So that's what I'm gonna say. Like,
It's an improvement, darling.
The only
To
one
there to wear back again, maybe?
No, another episode that started a season without any high stakes was crap. No, it was the season 7 episode because it
So that's
wasn't.
still fine.
Yeah, it wasn't a 2-parter. It was a slice of life episode.
Oh, I thought we were talking about finales.
I mean, but I'm just saying that there are
and premieres, I guess.
there are 2-parters that actually not even 2-parters. Just there are things that start the season. I just like it better when it's just a slice of life. I don't like high stakes. That's probably
Would you
why-
consider the last problem slice of life?
Yes.
Really? Okay. I guess I agree with you.
I consider that slice of life because what was it? Back when I made the Brony problems and no one watched it, I did the video when My Little Pony ends, and I went into depth of how the show kind of needs to wrap up, and my biggest
Yeah,
fear.
because you hate it so much.
No, my biggest fear was that the show would end with some stupid high serious stakes, and I don't like that at all.
Like the season finale?
Yeah, like I was afraid that was gonna be like the final episode, and I was like, oh god, no, it's because I want something that's.
I like that one as the final, actually.
No, I like it
Like,
when
in
it's
my
more,
imagination, that is the final episode.
No, I like it when it's more like I want an episode that was like slice of life, calm, that lets us like take a breathe.
Were you
and
calm
remember.
during the last problem?
I was very calm, except for the minor things. I will admit it. The problem I have with the finale is that it hit us hard, like being hit by a truck when you first watched the episode.
Well, how do you think it would
It
differ
needs to
for
be about
those who
20%
saw
core.
all the spoilers? You know, like someone just watching it now or something.
Little shot. I watched it. You're the one who convinced
Yeah, I know
me to watch it.
we saw it spoiler free. That's what I'm saying. How would someone's experience compare to someone who like kind of has an idea of what's coming? Kind of like how we knew Twilight was going to become an Alicorn in season 3. What if we didn't know that? It would be even bigger disaster than it was. It's kind of similar here, I think.
For me. For Equestria.
Yeah, I guess man, you just brought me to 2013. Oh gosh.
Well, yeah, I'm just saying there's gonna be like 2 different kinds of opinions on this episode. Those who saw it nice and early and weren't spoiled on too much or any at all in our case, and those who, of course, kind of already have an idea of all the crazy stuff that happens and goes in the episode. It's gonna shape people's opinions for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe I don't know. Maybe. I don't even know what to describe myself. Because I love
What do you mean?
I love Friendship is Magic, but I really wish season 9 was not spoiled or aired early.
Spoiled or early? Why not? I'm glad it aired early. It gave us an opportunity to see it at our leisure, and we didn't have to wait on Discovery Family and hope they didn't show some stupid spoilers during the commercial breaks and just all that. It's so much better online, and we can watch it together like online.
The Hub also spoiled a lot of things.
I don't know. Wasn't the Hub better, or were they also bad? I can't remember.
I remember it was a little calm sometimes. Like, I understand why they spoil some stuff to like get people hyped. Like, oh, this happens. It's like,
No,
oh,
well,
An explosion.
they
Why the
didn't
explosion
spoil-
happen?
They didn't spoil the season 2 finale.
they didn't.
No, that was just like royal wedding.
That was a big surprise. That was I was just tweeting about this with Saber Spark. Actually, it's like the best kept secret of the entire show was that the royal wedding wasn't about a wedding.
Yeah. Or maybe, yeah, the Hub did do way better. I can't even complain about the Hub just because of how much memorable stuff we got from them. But anyway, back to the finale.
Speaking of
Honest
which,
opinion, what did you guys really think of the final episode of My Little Pony?
Okay, let me start off with the final episode because when it came out, okay, before it came out, me and Moonlight Glisten, I'm not sure if you remember him. Moonlight Glisten, months ago, we were speculating what the final episode was going to be like. and he wished that it was going to be a final battle, an all-out battle from everybody coming together. And I'm like, nah, that's not gonna happen. So, and I figured it wasn't gonna happen, but I also thought that I wished that the ending would be more like the main six getting together and reminiscing about their past events that led up to them and how they are now, to help us visualize how much they have grown.
You know, speaking of predictions, can I just brag for a moment? I predicted the one-part finale. I don't know if anyone else was talking about that. I think that was my idea.
Wow.
The one
Hold on.
Wait, the one-part finale?
Yeah, I tweeted a long time ago. I think it was in March. I was like, I hope we get like a one-part slice of life finale and not some two-part action. And yeah, that's kind of what we got.
So
Yeah,
we kind of got the best of both worlds if you think about it. We still got the two-part finale, but it technically wasn't the end.
Yeah, but it wasn't okay.
But we also
Oh, by the way, I gotta interrupt. Your stream says Ponytown stream. Are we playing Ponytown?
It shouldn't. I think I updated it, didn't it? Oh crap!
Yeah.
I thought. What the hell? Okay, my bad.
Move.
Why did it say we were playing Ponytown? That's dumb. I mean, we probably will play Ponytown later, but still, it wasn't supposed to say
Oh.
that.
So now that the episode's out and we can talk about spoilers, how do you feel about Spike being buffer in the show than on your body pill?
God.
The problem Tootsie has with the episode is that Spike in the episode is buffer than the one he has on his body pill.
First of all, a body pill. Second of all,
Now I have to burn
It's
this.
a Rule 63 version.
I had to go grab it. Now I have to burn this because he's not show accurate anymore.
No.
He was never so accurate.
Stop.
I'm
First
sad
of all-
now.
First of all, your body pillow is technically a rule.
Stop it,
63
stop.
version.
You're not gonna talk about that.
it's gender swapped. to
Anywho.
No,
rule.
it's not. You're all in denial.
It's a girl, little shy.
You're especially in denial.
No. It's gender swap. Look at the features and tell me that is not gender swap.
Look,
Please
look.
stop.
I
We're not
think
going-
you,
We're
okay.
getting off topic here. We're not gonna analyze a body pillow.
Holy
okay?
shit, we were way off topic. Thanks a lot, little shy.
There we go. We're putting the body pillow right
Hey,
here.
it was on topic. It was a very topical joke.
Okay, anywho, okay. When I first saw the finale, Little Shy, you remember my reaction when you first... Okay, I saw the finale because Little Shy pressured me into watching it with him.
I did?
And-
I
yeah,
thought
you
you
did.
wanted to watch it.
I kind of did. I mean, I was kind of like forced upon it, like, oh my god, I'm hearing so much stuff and I don't want to be spoiled, so, okay, I'll watch the finale. And so Little Shy said he wanted to watch the finale. No, Little Shy said he wanted to watch it again. I was like, okay, let's do it. And so we did a call, and I think we were watching it on his side because his internet's way better.
Hey, we're not talking about how we watched it illegally.
Okay, we watched it on TV.
Yeah, Discovery Family had a special showing just for us.
Yeah, we had a special showing. Now, he paused it right before it started and said, okay, there's a
Discovery
big-
Family paused.
Okay, Discovery Family paused it right at the beginning and said, okay, there's a big thing, so just giving you a warning. It's like, okay, I'm sure it's
I
not
tried to
bad.
warn him, guys. I tried to warn him.
No, I was expecting, like, okay, what, is Sunset Shimmer gonna appear out of nowhere? It's like, okay, that's fine, I'm ready for that. Then all of a sudden, oh wait, I got reenacted.
Spike comes bursting through the door. Doesn't know his own strength anymore.
Well, I didn't think being a friendship ambassador was going to be so difficult. It's like something like that, and all I said, I think he just paused it because he just heard me just saying, what the...
I heard him in the fetal position crying. I could hear it.
I was just going, what the...
You can't hear an image.
No,
I heard him break. You can hear it.
All I was just saying was, what the... That's all I was saying is just what the F, like so many times. And I was just like, what the hell? Because I was not expecting that. I was expecting Sunset Shimmer or something Equestria Girls or just, I don't know.
We watched like a minute of the episode, then paused for 5 minutes to like respond and process. Then we watched another minute, and then we paused for another 5 minutes over.
Yeah, I had to take a break because I was not expecting something that massive to happen.
I tried to warn him.
I was more confused. It's like, why is he so buff? Why does he look like he was bench pressing? Why
Yeah,
does
you're
he
just
look
jealous.
why does he look like a dragon fused with the Incredible Hulk? Why? I was not expecting it. It just blew my mind. And then we see Twilight, and I'm just like, what the fuck?
Twilight was a bigger surprise to me.
Twilight, I don't know, when I look at her now, I feel sad because now I just think of theories like, okay, Celestia and Luna are not in the final episode. Spoilers. So I pretty much just accepted the fact that...
Did you just say spoilers? I think we've been talking about...
Okay, yeah, you're right, my bad. Okay, well, anywho, I looked at Twilight and I was just thinking, okay, Celestia and Luna aren't in the final episode, so that means right before they died, they probably transferred all their power to Twilight, because that would explain the wavy hair and why she's so tall.
Yeah, that's my theory, too.
Yeah, because ponies don't grow that big on their own.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm gonna assume like her growing tall like that is just a side effect of her being an alicorn, but the way
Well, yeah, there's some kind of leadership magic that she got from the princesses somehow, I guess. But I could like picture a whole episode that would not be TVY, but of like them dying and it like transfers to her or something.
Yeah, because like Cadence is a little bit bigger, but she's not.
Yeah, like she's a special alicorn, but not like the alicorn. She's not the one like Twilight.
True. So let's see what's the leader. Luna's.
Oh yeah, Luna always has been a little bit smaller, so she's not like the one either.
My question was, why did they make Spike so buff? What was the reason behind that?
It was either he would look drastically different, or he would be dead too.
I would want him to look drastic. No, why couldn't they just use his original design from like the episode where he became greedy, like one of those?
I think that's like his evil form.
Evil form?
No, I feel like that's more like his greedy form. Like when he accepts his more dragon-like,
Oh yeah.
When he accepts his more dragon-like, what's the word for it?
Greed. When he gets bigger.
He's still
his
stuck.
dragon-like instinct. When he accepts more of his dragon-like instinct, his greedy instinct, that's when he becomes in that form.
No, my thing is like, what, Rarity rejected him for the last time, so it was like, I'm done. I'm gonna just start bench pressing the whole time.
No. I think I know what really made him buff is the fact that, you know, him being a friendship ambassador now, he has to deal with two different side factions that may not get along, and he has to, I guess, you know, appear tougher to those guys. Like,
I doubt that.
He's still tiny for a dragon.
He is very tiny. He just looks like he's on steroids.
Yeah,
he did 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 10 miles claiming a run.
He's only the size of the teenage bronies now. Teenage dragon.
The teenage bronies. You're right.
Hello.
The only difference is he sprouted up and not out.
Oh shit.
Okay.
By the way,
Another thing that was kind of blown away. When we talked about Twilight, what do you think about Twilight having a student? I think that's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Thank you. See, I was just prepared to that.
I was sorry.
It was kind of like that.
It's not a matter of her having a student. It's more about like who the student was and why they went with a totally new character and not Sunset Shimmer, Starlight Glimmer. What was the other option? There was a couple options. Oh, Flurry Heart was one.
I think it's because I guess they just wanted with a new student that came from Twilight School, so it came full circle.
Unless one theory is they're actually gonna have a continuation in G5, and Luster Dawn will be in G5, but that's a completely speculative theory.
Oh, that's a if they did that, I would have been I would have loved if they just did a spin-off of that new character.
Yeah. If even if it's 3D CGI, if it's set in the Friendship is Magic world, I think it could actually like.
It doesn't have to be called Friendship is Magic, but as long as they could star like I'm sure there could be like little that'd be. I was gonna say guest appearance by the main six, but no.
No, just don't involve them. That would just
It needs to be about 20%
No, they're
cooler.
old and retired.
No, like set it like another 50 years in the future. They're just gone.
Listen, guys. I will answer all of your questions in 3 words. Season 10 comics.
No, get out.
No one reads the comics.
No, I'm gonna like avoid the comics just because of how horrible that marketing is. It's
That
so
is
manipulative
it is very bad.
Like I'm mad at DW, whatever their name.
That just annoys me. It's like, oh crap, guys, they're announcing the show's ending. Okay.
Season 10 comic.
How can we exploit the bronies?
I
It's
know,
what they're
right?
I'm picturing them are sitting around a large table and.
In the comics,
See, they're all crying and very upset about the end of the show. Let's use that.
Remember, the comics have never been canon to the show.
Yeah.
They try, but they're just too crazy. They're
They
not consistent.
are.
They don't.
Just, like
I get the feeling like it's just not really genuine. I don't.
It's more expressive.
Yeah, it was more. It was annoying
This
to.
one is canon though.
No, I kind of gave up on the comics I would have loved for some of the stories to be canon, but the problem is that in the background or in random panels of characters, it's just like, oh, there's Luffy as a pony. Oh, there's Yugi, or there's Yugimoto as a pony, or oh, there's like
Of course,
Adventure Time.
Yeah, of course. Those are the comics then, but the comics on season 10 will be, of course, they're gonna continue on with the show through the comics on season 10. You don't have to worry about all the other crap. You don't have to worry about the friendship is magic or the friends forever. You don't have to worry about any of that.
I'm already worried about it. I mean, I'm not gonna read the comics just because I'm kind of like done with the pony comics.
Like, yeah, you didn't have to. Like I said, you didn't have to worry about those ones because, of course, those are the spin-offs. You didn't have to like take those seriously.
I mean, I'm
But
still.
I feel like the season 10 comic, I feel like is the only exception to that rule. Especially since Hasbro themselves are more working closer with IDW with these ones.
Oh my gosh, I just can't. I'm not gonna read the comics just because it's just too manipulative. Yeah, you're right.
Oof.
Okay, back to the finale before.
It's all mine.
Do we
distracted.
have to?
Yes, we have to face this. We have to face death in the eyes.
Face it in the eyes.
I want to live in denial for the next 9 years.
Now for the next 2 years for G5.
No, another 9 years.
Okay, next is. I like how the episode took place as a flashback.
Thank you. I love that too. That's
No. Let me correct you. It was a flash forward.
Flash forward.
Don't call it a
back.
flashback.
No.
That implies they're like that now.
No,
Well, they are
it
like
was
that
a
now.
Time skip
No.
and a flashback. It was a time skip and a flashback.
No, I refuse to remember the ponies all like old and dying.
First of all, the only thing that indicates them being old is the line. That's it.
It's no, and the loss and how many ponies are no longer around. It's too sad. Like I don't want to think about cartoon characters getting old and
Yeah,
dying. That's
and Applejack wearing Granny Smith.
First of all, we knew she was gonna die.
Yeah, exactly.
well, it's a cartoon. Like they don't really have to.
Okay,
like
I'm sorry.
SpongeBob is healthy now, and Ash Ketchum and all.
All right, I'm sorry. They're not dead. They're retired.
Okay,
They
okay,
retired.
At this point, I guess this means that you accepted the fact that Tank hibernated, quote quote.
Yeah. I like how the episode was more of a time skip slash flashback slash present day.
Yeah.
I also like how it was more of a slice of life because it only focused on Twilight's coronation. And I feel like the only thing I didn't like about the episode, this is like my only complaint, and that
Josh Haber wrote it.
No, I don't have a problem with Josh Haber.
Yeah, I'm joking.
Okay. No, the only problem I have is that you guys probably know this scene is like when Twilight confronts all of her friends, like I'm leaving Ponyville forever, or I'm leaving Ponyville, and none of you seem to care. And then all of a sudden, everyone just starts crying for like a full like a minute and a half.
It's cathartic.
I know, but that was the only thing that was annoying to me. It's like, oh my gosh, can we stop? I understand the show's ending, and this is really.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
Well, she addresses it right after that. She says, somehow knowing you're all just as upset as me makes me feel better. I think that's
seeing you all cry just makes me feel way better.
That's why you had to have gone to a meetup. Otherwise, you'll never experience closure.
I laughed when Twilight said, seeing you guys all sad makes me feel better.
That made me feel uneasy too.
I just laughed at that part.
Okay, Tootsie, at BronyCon, did it make you feel better when you saw that other people cared so much?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you're just that kind of.
No,
we all know
it's...
Tootsie doesn't care about the show.
I do care about the show, guys. Stop it. Trust me. Okay.
Move it, cry right now.
No, okay. When I saw the final episode with Losha, I did cry. Okay.
Yeah.
He can confirm I did cry. I did have liquid pride.
Oh yeah, that's a joke that we still not make.
It's an improvement, darling.
It was still sad, and every time I heard that, or like I rewatched it a few other times. Like I watched it with Jack, and I cried, and I even cried again when I was in the Discord call with everyone in my server when we were watching the finale. And it's still sad. Like I have that final song is probably like my favorite out of all the songs in Friendship is Magic, next to Days Gone By.
Oh yeah, the finale songs were the best.
Is that a Equestria Girls song, Tootsie?
What, Days Gone By?
Yeah.
No, it was only released for the My Little Pony Christmas album.
Oh.
follow that one.
It was sang by Apple Family talking about
Yeah,
loss.
I know what you're talking about.
It was really
Oh yeah,
depressing.
there's like an animation coming out on that.
It was really good. But anywho, back to like it was just the final song was just really good. I loved it. Now the main characters being old, I don't really see them as old. I just see them all as they're accomplished their goals.
You're in denial.
No,
you're in very denial. They're definitely old.
They accomplished their
There's
goals.
only a line. There's a line under their eye that just indicates that they're old. Or I see
Would you
them
prefer
more,
they look like Granny Smith and wrinkles to the ground?
They're in their 30s. They're in their mid-30s at this point. They
40s, 40s.
I mean, I like it. I really did like that. Like some people were sad that they're old, but I didn't see it like that. I just saw them as, I saw them more as, what's the word for it? They're done.
Their prime.
Yeah, they're done. They're happy. They accomplished.
Is
what
Granny
they wanted.
Smith happy in her grave, Tootsie?
First of all, we all knew Granny Smith was gonna die. That's a no-brainer.
What are you talking about? Why would we all know that? Why would we ever expect that?
Yeah.
Because she somehow founded Ponyville.
God, I'm still stuck on that. I'm sorry, guys.
And Spitfire and the princesses.
First of all, just because they
other...
were not
probably
seen...
Cheerly. Actually, we haven't seen her.
No, just because they were not seen in the episode does not mean they're dead. Like Cheerly, she was about the same age as Twilight Sparkle, so she's not dead.
No. Twilight was like mid-20s. Cheerly was like 30 or something.
Well, how do you explain
they're not.
Flurry Heart. How do you explain Flurry Heart?
Flurry Heart's a grown adult, alicorn. She's all grown up now.
Yeah.
So she was a baby, and now she's probably in her 20s or 30s.
Yeah, she's probably about the same as her mom and dad, which I'm not gonna say
Are dead.
If you want to be depressing, yes, all the characters.
Yeah,
are
I'm
dead.
gonna be depressing because I'm trying to work through this quickly.
Cooler.
I want to get over this.
It's hard to tell how long it's been.
It's been probably about
like,
20 years.
I'd say about that. That would make sense, but that also goes against the idea that Luster character. Some were saying it's Starlight, and
Actually, no. Jim Miller actually confirmed. He
Yes.
confirmed and said that
That's
that's not their kid.
yeah, there's that.
That made me sad.
I think another thing I actually liked was we saw the Cake twins, who were like they were an age that
Adults.
Yeah, it took them 9 seasons for them to actually grow.
So they aged up probably at least 20 years, maybe more.
Yeah, they were in an age group that we don't really see. It's like they weren't like.
Oh, I think they were adults.
They looked a little bit younger than adults, I think.
Nah, I don't think they were just straight up adults.
No, they had to be at least a little younger than adults because if you hear what Pinkie Pie had to say before they went back to that place, it was hard for them to look for a foal sitter, and so they're not at the age to foal sit yet.
I don't know.
That's a stretch.
Old enough to fold it.
That's more of a plot hole than
Yeah,
a fact.
well, the show did have some plot holes, but actually not.
It's an improvement, darling.
We gotta incorporate that somehow, some way.
No, what I really did like, okay, I liked seeing how the characters evolved over the years. And I'm not talking about the show, I'm talking about, like, in Equestria, like, what they've done over the years, so where they are in the finale.
Especially if you go back and watch like season 1, they're like children practically.
Yeah, they are. They are exactly like children. No, but, okay, I love
It
that
needs to be about 20%
out of all
cooler.
the characters in Friendship, or out of all the main 6, Pinkie Pie was the one to settle down.
Well, we don't know that. There could be other kids we haven't seen. Like it's so open-ended and like rushed that we don't really know what's going on.
It's up
Pinkie
to
could have adopted a filly for all we know.
It's up to interpretation, but I don't know about adopting because the name is Little Cheese.
Yeah,
I mean,
True.
I was the only one to open her legs, so.
Will you stop trying to make this weird? Anywho, I thought it was really cute and adorable, like on how the characters, how they are in the future. Like Discord and Fluttershy, that's up to interpretation.
Yeah.
It's not
Yeah,
confirmed.
they could still be friends.
Yeah, they could. Yeah, they could still be friends. Applejack. Oh, that one hit me hard.
What Applejack and Rainbow Dash.
No, but no, that's also up to interpretation. One
Yeah,
person
really up
said
in the air.
no. One person said, "Oh, they're together." The Apple or Rainbow Dash put her hoof on Applejack's head. Like what?
I mean, they're at least closer friends, for all we know.
Mm-hmm.
Or at the very least, they're at least at the stage of where Lyra and Bon Bon were before they were married. At the very least.
All right. Well, Rarity, I wouldn't say she got old. I think the gray hair is just more of a design choice for her.
Yeah.
Like maybe it's just a fashion choice, or if that is, why would that one streak in her hair be gray?
Knowing Rarity is probably.
I mean, I don't see.
Probably make the best out of her aging mane.
No, I think she just like put a color into it because a pony's hair. We've seen where pony's hair is just like very small normally. I mean, there's no way that one side of her mane would just be completely gray.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
I mean, for all we know, it could probably have been part of. She probably made it that way when she found out that parts of her mane were going gray.
All right, I was
Probably
actually
kinda
messing with my
fouled it in a
push to
way.
talk while you were discussing, but I like, had a moment of outrage where you couldn't hear me. But like, no, what are you talking about? Her mane's not actually gray.
It's not. It would no. It's not. It's
You
just,
are in so much denial,
No,
man.
it's in a giant. No, listen. It's in a giant streak. Like half.
Do you know
probably
how
styled
like
it in that way.
graying works?
She
I
probably
do.
styled it in
I'm
that
getting
way.
gray hairs
That
right
hair,
now. I'm getting gray hairs myself.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of a thing. It's like a look for a streak of gray to like as you're starting to age, and then it goes all gray.
Yeah, but I think she she saw the gray hair in her mane, and then she just applied like a gray streak. And then she's like, yeah, I can make this work, because it also goes for her tail, too.
I think you're looking a little bit too far into it. Like how does Rainbow Dash's mane work then?
It needs to be
Is
about
only one of her
20%
colors
cooler.
going to go gray in the future?
Oh shit.
Maybe. I mean, ponies can dye their hair. Maybe Rarity just dyed a little streak.
Wait, oh no. Was Fluttershy's tail really short? I gotta check now, because she was
Uh-oh.
wearing tail extensions.
Oh, yeah, oh.
Oh shit.
I don't think
now we
the-
gotta look back at that.
And guys, I'm not in denial. I'm just saying, I don't really see it as the characters being... Yeah, they're old, but I don't really mind it too much. Because I'm glad I got to see, like, how they were. Like, how they accomplished in the future, which is great. Like, Rainbow Dash is obviously the captain of the Wonderbolts now.
Yeah. She
Whatever.
took Spitfire's hair. That's how you know she was the leader.
Yeah.
You must have the official hairstyle.
Killed her and took her hair.
Oh my god. Yeah, killed her and took her hair. But what else was
Also,
there?
Fluttershy's tail does not appear shorter. She's still wearing extensions.
Fluttershy, where's tail extensions?
I bet the writers forgot that.
Yeah, they did. The newer
Well,
ones
not.
did.
I mean, that's not really fair to say, but it's possible they forgot that.
No, because thanks to a whole bunch of leaks that happened a few days ago, they actually have episodes for the writers. Like, okay, if you need to write an
It's an
episode about this
improvement,
character,
darling.
here's the best ones to do. And it
Oh,
actually
yeah, all the
showed,
production notes.
yeah, it shows like episodes for them to watch to understand their character.
Hmm.
Most of them were season 6, 7, and 8. None of them were season 1 or 2. That's the sad part. But what else? Oh yeah, I thought it. Okay, this one was kind of a no-brainer, but Big Mac and Sugarbill had a kid.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I thought that was kind of.
That one made sense. That's the only one which didn't like keep me up at night.
Dude, the Pinkie Pie and cheese sandwich one kept me up at night.
Yeah, that's what I'm referring to.
That one kept me up at night, but yet when I went back and rewatched the last cheese sandwich episode where he came back, and at the end, cheese sandwich does offer Pinkie Pie to go with him to travel. But Pinkie Pie politely declined and said, maybe later. So I could sort of understand what they were going for. So I could see their friendship definitely grew into something more, which is totally believable.
Yeah.
Or do you guys not like that?
I like that. Yeah. Finding realism is important.
Now, one thing that really made me sad is in a part in the song where Applejack starts singing Ponies Through Generations, and you just see her parents in the background, and then, or not her parents in the background, but, you know, the tree. And then you see Big Mac and his kid, and I'm just like, oh, stop it, I'm already in tears. That's like what broke me right there, was that part in the song.
Yeah.
That part broke me in the song. It just made me really sad. It's like, God damn it!
Yeah. The part of the the final song that always kills me, so that starts playing.
Oh yeah.
Like, no, there we go.
Like, oh, no, oh yeah, that's another thing that
That
also.
killed me. That was like the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
That was the final. No, that was the final page in the book.
It really was.
Well, Shai, what was your favorite part about the song?
I don't know. This like kind of how it turned into a PMV, I guess.
I mean, like at the part where or all the characters start dancing, and then it like transitions to the cast.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of where it started to get more abstract, and I think I liked it better that way. Like they were able to get Sunset Shimmer in there without actually angering people like me who didn't want to see her. That was pretty good.
Just be glad she was in pony form.
Oh yeah, that too.
Sunset never came home. Nope, because she's no longer in the show.
Damn it.
Sunset Shimmer is like an Equestria Girls character, not an actual pony character.
We're just gonna make that. Okay, but can we also take into account that the CMC are now teachers at the school now?
Kind of seem, yeah, because they were originally going to be teachers in the school, weren't they?
Yeah. Well, no. The students.
They were. Wait, what were they? They became something. What were they?
Yeah, they did, but the show kind of forgot about it.
No,
because it was in the episode that introduced Cozy Glow.
Oh wait, we're talking about the student six, right?
No, the CMC.
Oh, yeah. I mean, they were just got their key marks and were doing whatever, and I guess they just saw, hey, we can be teachers because that path fits us in the same way. Like,
well, they said they wanted to be in the school, so it kind of made sense.
True.
It makes sense for them to be teachers, and the student six, there wasn't really anything big or really major about them other than they're adults. But I do find it funny that Smolder, all they did was just make her taller. That was it. They just made her taller. That was it.
I do like that Gallows was a royal guard, though.
Yeah. And he was the only one out of the student six to actually speak.
It's true. Yeah. Wait.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
Well, he wasn't the leader of the royal guard, so Shining Armor still has a job.
Maybe.
Maybe.
All right. So, what would you guys rate the finale?
Can't.
What do you mean you can't?
What are you rating it based on?
I mean,
You can't compare it to other episodes.
No, same how you can't compare the 100th episode to the other episodes. I'm just gonna. I'm gonna rate it based on how it wrapped up the show, how it ended the series, how it wrapped up the show, how the writing was, how the animation was, how the music was, and all that. That's what I'm gonna rate it off of. And for me, I would have to say it's a perfect.
Perfect.
It's perfect. No, it's perfect for me.
It's a
too.
perfect 8 out of 10. Because I only
It's not
had
perfect.
No,
that's 8. That's 8 out of 10. It's not perfect.
It's still probably one of my favorite episodes in the whole show now.
Oh yeah.
Because I liked how everything was done. I liked how it was written.
I have one question to ask you based on that high rating. Did the finale hurt you?
In a good way.
Oh, so you like the pain. Okay. I didn't like the pain, so my rating would probably be lower.
I'm not gonna hurt the rating just because it ended the show.
No, that's not all I'm referring to.
Okay. But do you mean
Being forced to face the mortality of these fictional characters that are in a TVY cartoon, that seems unfair to me.
I mean, I just see it as a cartoon.
Oh, so you never really cared about these fictional characters in the first place?
No, I did. It's just that it's still a cartoon.
Okay, yeah.
Like, it's still a
For
cartoon
them.
show.
For me.
And meant for entertainment. It was just
Equestria.
written so well and perfect. I just see the show as entertainment and, lessons, good morals, and, good writing.
Yeah.
I'm not going to hold myself back I'm not going to give it a bad rating just for how the show is being wrapped up.
or at least
Like, I love
It
the
needs
show.
to be about
okay?
20%
It's just-
cooler.
I don't want to. What's the word for it?
oversell it.
That?
I'm not sure what you're talking about now.
Like, I see it. I just see this show as a cartoon show. I understand it is great because it has good writing, characters, morals, and a fantastic team beside it. But I personally do not think that we should be sad that it is completely over. Because all this does is close a chapter on G4.
I think.
And you're not. Yeah, that's okay with you.
That's fine, because I loved how it actually... No, it actually closed a chapter. It wasn't left off, like what most shows are done.
Yeah, I just think the idea of how much it meant to people and them is what really got people. At least that's what really got me.
And no, we don't care about season 10 in the comics.
All good things must come to an end.
Now, with that being said, I do want to say, I do look forward to G5, but I'm also very, very, very worried about it after what that guy said in the Decade of Pony special. For those of you that don't know...
That guy, you mean you don't know Steven Davis?
That's the Hasbro guy, right?
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Yeah, that because the way he said it, that didn't seem like a person who was a fan of Friendship is Magic. That was just a
He
person...
is not. That line was not addressed towards fans. It was not addressed towards the viewers. That was a line just for the shareholders right there.
That's
like,
what it...
investing in Hasbro, there's more to come.
No, like when it switched to him and he said that, I was like, when he started saying that, I was just like, okay, this isn't a guy who cared about Friendship is Magic. This is a guy who just cared about the profit for My Little Pony. Because he never addressed, like, Friendship is Magic as a whole.
And they never addressed bronies, and they made it all about the little girls watching this show. It's like, yeah, that's a little bit insensitive to, like... I mean, I think Tara Strong was the only one to mention going to, like, conventions, like, implying there's older fans.
Lauren Faust did too.
Darling.
Oh, yeah, I guess she did, too.
Yeah, because she brought up, people would ask her what made you inspired to make a great show.
Yeah, but at the same time, I'm kind of glad that they didn't sway from that original vision that they had when first making the show.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I'm not saying they should have went all in and, like, just made the show for the fans. I'm saying that specific documentary was a little bit corporate.
Yeah, the ending part just annoyed me, and after I saw that, I was like, this is what I saw, and then that's when I made that little...
You keep cutting out.
Sorry, that's when I made that little tweet. That's when I made that little video tweet, which I'm gonna play that. You guys, actually, no, I don't want to play it on
So
screen.
you and me are both annoyed at that guy, but for two different reasons. Okay, I'm annoyed. The only thing that made me annoyed about him was the fact that he was...
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
Gen 5, and I'm over here like...
I'm telling you, he's selling it to the shareholders. That's all.
One sec, guys. I'm gonna play this on the stream.
I can't see it then.
Okay, I'm gonna play this on the stream real quick. If I can actually get this thing to actually switch over. There we go.
Or you can somehow...
Alright, this is what I made for after I saw the Pony Decade video.
Now coming up.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Now coming up next is the new all CG My Little Pony movie, the second one, and we know that everybody is gonna love it. And we have a lot more things in store for the franchise. Stay tuned for lots more My Little Pony content.
There we go. Okay, I made it. Alright, I'm gonna throw everything else back.
Your stream is so far behind, you're only just clicking play now for me.
I know, the stream is always gonna be a little delayed. Which, by the way, Loshai, I hate how your tweet is just so accurate. Now, speaking of finales, what did you guys do? Because now we're not going to actually talk about the finale. Well, we are, but we're going to talk about how did you guys experience the finale? Were you guys with a group of friends? Were you with family, or what?
You just want me to talk, don't you?
I'm just gonna tell you.
I just want everyone to talk.
Okay. I'm going to tell you, Tootsie, the same story that you told Little Shy. I was basically pressured into watching the final episode because you know, you brought me into it, and I was seeing enough of the leaks and things going around Twitter to the point where I decided to give in anyway.
No, we meant like, what did you do when you watched the finale, like when it aired on TV?
Ah, okay. Well, I mean, I was with you guys, so.
Alright.
when it aired on TV. So.
Alright, basically what I did for the finale is a few weeks ago, Little Shy offered me to go to the little brony meetup with him all the way in New York. And I was very tempted to do that, Little Shy, I really was. But the only thing that killed it is that I found out I got mandated on Friday. Because if I didn't have to work on Friday, I would have probably flew out like early Friday morning and got a hotel in New York to actually go to that meetup. But then I found out about a week ago that I got mandated
needs to be about 20% cooler.
For those of you that don't know, sometimes I work weekends, sometimes I don't. But I was supposed to be off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but I only got off Saturday and Sunday. So I was tempted to fly all the way up to New York to go watch the finale with you, because I think it would have been awesome to do that. And from the pictures that you showed and the videos that you've showed of your experience there,
It's an improvement, darling.
Really wish I could have won.
Yeah, I mean, even I feel like I've missed out on so many different meetups and even online events. Like, it's impossible to get it all.
Only thing I did when the finale aired was I don't want to just sit. I just don't want to sit on my computer and just watch it alone and be sad. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna tag everyone on my Discord server, hop in the call, and we're gonna just watch it. And so that's what we did.
Now, I do have a confession to make. I was trying to make like a little tribute to the ending for my YouTube channel for some type of PMV. But like the closest thing I did was that whole 3-parter from way back when. But I'm not gonna. The closest thing I did, and that was like 2 days ago. So I can't really talk too much about that. So I didn't finish it in time, but I still have the files sitting on my editing, and I'm debating on finishing it or not.
Now, Little Shy, how was your meetup? Because you probably had the best experience out of all of us.
No, Taco went to a pretty big meetup, I think, right, Taco? Are you there?
Oh yeah, I went to meetup, so that was about.
You want to go first? I'm actually editing a video from my meetup, so I'm like preoccupied right now.
Yeah, Taco, tell us about your experiences.
So I went to the DC Brewing meetup. I've been a part of them year and a half. Yeah, it was like 40-ish people, I'd say. Some people who were there had not been to 7 years, and there were at least 10 of those people had.
You're cutting out a lot.
You're cutting out like
It needs to be about
I'm kind of understanding. Don't interrupt.
Yeah.
I hate this Wi-Fi. A lot of people who came from the who'd been in the meetup group
It's an
since like
improvement, darling.
2012 were there. Like they came back after like being out of the show for like 6 years.
Oh, that's pretty amazing, though.
It was crazy. Like some people were like, I haven't seen you in 6 years. I'm like, how do you remember the face? Yeah, there were 2 people there who were at like the first ever meetup and still showed up. The DC Bronies group is one of the best in the country. I absolutely love them. Shout out to Balto for being such a great host. Afterwards, we went to a big after party, played some pool, watched the finale lot. So we watched the finale at, and then we went to an after party and watched it again.
So you saw it like twice? Wow.
Yeah, we saw it twice. Yeah, like played pool, played some games, hung out. Really fun time.
Oh,
and a great view, by the way. It was like this like penthouse of like an apartment building. It was like, ooh.
Oh man. That's actually sounds like. See, I kind of wish I actually went to a meetup to experience it with everyone, but no, I just stayed in my apartment and just watched it with some guys on Discord. But I did text my buddy Michael, my IRL friend, and I asked him, "Hey, you want to come over and watch ponies?" And he's like, "Why would I want to do that? Because the show's ending." And he just replies with, "Finally." I don't have any IRL brony friends, and it's really sad because I can't really express any emotion with them about ponies because they're just gonna think, dude, it's just a cartoon.
Having a good meetup group is hard, and in my server said like he went to the Detroit meetup, and it was like, So, good people, everything.
Now, Little Shy.
I'm editing a vlog for it, like as we speak. I feel like just go watch that. But no, it was a great time. I think we had, I don't know the official count, so I can't be official here, but it was at least 60 people, maybe almost 70.
Damn, it's like a mini convention.
I know,
It
right?
was. There was a couple vendors, a bunch of people brought plushies. The traveling pony museum was there. That was one of the vendors. Which was
Wow.
really nice. And like, yeah, lots of people. They had karaoke. They had comic reading. Like, it wasn't really panels, but they had events. So yeah, it was like a convention.
That face when your finale meetup in
It's bigger than some cons.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was bigger than PhillyCon.
Oh man. I really wish I went to a meetup now because I didn't. I just.
Hey, well, there are meetups. Like New York Bronies, they're changing leadership, but they're still going to be doing it. So maybe there's one near you.
No.
No.
All my brony meetups are gone.
So start one.
It's an improvement, darling.
So start one, or even like if you're really that desperate, you could fly to one of the small meetups elsewhere.
God damn it.
Fly to a
Or,
brony
wait.
meetup.
Well, I'm one of the lucky ones because there was no meetup. There was no meetup in my previous town where I was in, but there's a meetup here in Cleveland. But I gotta say this. They planned on having a meetup to this day, but they pushed it back to a week. They pushed it. Okay, they originally started it for a week. They originally started it on the 19th, I think it was, because everybody thought that that's when the finale was gonna air, and everything was all planned and set up for that time. But then Hasbro said, nope, everything's coming out on the 12th. And instead of changing the plans, everything is just stuck on the 19th. So now we got some members of the meetup saying, no, we're gonna hold back watching the finale until then. And I'm like, oh god, good luck with that.
Yeah, holding a
Good
week.
luck. Y'all got to get off of Twitter and just go completely off the grid if that's the case.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of wish I had some IRL brony friends because I don't have anyone to express like my pony not my pony obsession, my pony fascination with.
Yeah, it's kind of the whole point is to share it with someone.
Like I have coworkers. Okay, my coworkers know that I'm a brony, and some of them do ask like, why do you like ponies? Like, why don't you like Fortnite? It's like something stupid like that. And of course, I can't explain My Little Pony to them without it sounding weird or creepy. So most of the time, whenever they ask me why I'm a fan of it, I just said, oh, well, I like these old cartoon shows, and all the people that worked on those worked on My Little Pony. And then they're just like, oh, okay. Like, I'm not gonna go all out.
The more you talk about, the less they care.
Yeah, it's like, I'm not gonna go all out and say...
Well, you see, back in 2010, there was this lady called Alana. I was like, okay, just stop talking. We'll stop teasing you.
Like, I'm not gonna be that person that's just gonna, like, I love My Little Pony. I was on the edge of suicide. My Little Pony saved my life, and now I fell in love with Twilight Sparkle. It's like, I'm not gonna say that type of stuff, but you get what I'm saying, right? I just try to keep it short and simple.
I got you. Cause like that's the whole reason why I still wear my pony merch even outside. Cause I'm like, I don't give a fuck. If y'all come to me about it, I'm gonna tell y'all straight up. I like this shit.
I'm not gonna lie. I started wearing my pony merch to work. Not outside of my clothes, but I don't have any like normal black shirts. So I just wear like the only black shirts I do have are mostly pony, like Nightmare Moon or Trixie. And this one, I've wore this one to work a few times.
What is this one? Where are you sending it?
Wait, what?
As you were just saying.
You
He was
said
just.
this one.
Now,
you were gonna show it to us.
Now let's talk about the next topic, which is My Little Pony Generation 5. Now, for those of you that don't know, back in 2017, there was a massive leak that leaked pretty much all of Season 8 early, all of the first half of Season 8. And also, it's the leak that confirmed Season 9 would be the last season. And it also confirmed Generation 5, which there were a few concepts and pictures shown of what G5 was going to look like. And most of Generation 5, from what I've... now it's pretty much been confirmed thanks to that documentary, is that there's going to be another My Little Pony movie that's going to kick off Generation 5, and basically, the My Little Pony movie from 2017 was supposed to get a sequel, but the problem was Hasbro didn't want to do that, so they didn't cancel it, but they more have reworked it into the Rainbow Road Trip, that little special, which you could tell by the animation style. But they canceled that in favor of a new generation movie to kick off the next generation, which I understand. Me personally, I'm kind of looking forward to Generation 5, but after that little segment in the Pony Decade video, I'm a little worried now.
And really quick, to ADO3 and anyone else speculating about G5, all those like leaks about like, oh, Fluttershy is going to be a unicorn. For the record, we don't know any of that. For all we know, G5 could be with Luster Dawn and a continuation and all that, but I mean, I don't think that's likely. I'm just saying, don't expect it to look anything like the leaked concept art, because I can almost guarantee you it won't look anything like that.
Yeah, and we've all learned that from the My Little Pony Friendship is Magic Bible, or the My Little Pony Adventure Bible.
Yeah, a lot changes.
Yeah. Which, by the way,
but with that said, it probably is representative of like Hasbro's motivation. Like, they don't care enough to make it like the old show, so maybe Fluttershy will be a unicorn. Who knows?
I mean, I've seen the designs, but I know they're not all final. But if they do go with the designs, I'll be perfectly fine with it.
It's really cynical, but the only reason they're going to have the same names, like Fluttershy, Twilight, they're only going to have those names for trademark reasons. It's other than that, it's not the same show. So that's why I'm not really like using G5 as a crutch. Some people are like, oh, it's so sad the show's ending, but don't worry, G5 is coming. And I don't believe in that, because you're going to be so disappointed.
The problem I have...
You're going to be disappointed if you're going to try and compare Gen 4 to Gen 5.
Yeah,
no,
yeah, consider it a separate show, and maybe it'll be fine. It's great, maybe. I don't know.
That's the problem I'm going to have with Generation 5, is that it's going to be too early, because they said in 2020, which is way too early.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
No, think about it. It's going
It
to
hurts
be...
to think about.
No, the fan base will be split. Not because of bronies, but because it'll have the same problem with Teen Titans and Teen Titans Go. G4 fans aren't going to like Generation 5 because, you know, you cancel my favorite show for this piece of crap, and then little kids are going to like it because, oh, it's My Little Pony. So it's
what's going to happen.
It's going to be divided.
It's going to be so divided. It's going to be like Equestria Girls times 10. It's going to be like...
Exactly.
There'll be the initial pushback. People like me will be like, it's not that great. It's not for me. I'm not considering this my new show. There's going to be other people saying, no, it's not that bad. It's actually pretty good. And there's going to be people saying, no, it's actually really bad. And it like just escalates as everyone gets more and more polarized.
Oh, yeah. I look forward to the tweets and the petition. Or I look forward to the tweets. It's like, what? My Little Pony or the main six died to bring you this.
You know, I'm going to abuse my position in the fandom with over 100K subs. And, you know, my overall position is going to be totally abused to make sure the word brony does not apply to G5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna plaster all over what is a... No, all right, I'm for the record, I'm joking. But I'm really hoping the word brony doesn't evolve beyond what I am, because that would be so sad.
I mean, we could be called the Belly Bros.
I'm in here for the long con. That's why I set up whatisabrony.com, because I get to set the definition now. And again, I'm joking. I need to like disclaimer.
What you're saying is you're the president.
Yes.
You're the president.
Don't make me responsible for everything bronies have done.
God damn it.
No, okay. I'm looking forward to Generation 5 only because I'm looking forward to a new take of what they're going to do. Because I understand My Little Pony, not every generation of My Little Pony is going to be the same. Like an example, the first one was like a fantasy setting. It had a little bit of humans, it was 80s, and it was like really fun. Season 2 focused on them going to school. Season 3 was more child-friendly-ish. And then Generation 3.
Oh.
That was more child-friendly-ish.
They're just targeting babies at one point.
3.5, that was literally babies. So if from what I've heard...
Don't forget 4.5.
Yeah, oh my gosh.
Also for babies. Again, I'm joking, but
Equestria Girls.
not really.
Now, I've from the leaks, like there were a few emails leaked. They want to go back to Generation 1, where it was more... What's the word for it?
Humans.
Yeah.
It's going to be live action.
No.
I'm willing to put money on it. It's going to be live action Smurfs, Chipmunks, that sort of thing.
That's for the movie, but I think Generation 5, they might
What, you think the movie? Oh, I didn't...
No, they might go back to the original route where it could be like really girly, and people are gonna hate it because it's not because G4 is still gonna be fresh in their minds and they're not gonna like it. So I feel like no matter what Generation 5 does, it's not going to win because people are just going to have G4 still fresh in their mind. So whatever, even if Generation 5 is a massive success, no one is going to give it a chance because of G4.
Yep. That is a problem.
Would you guys agree with me on that?
That I can agree with. That's a definite.
Like like this now brings me up to my next point is that I'm still going to be here for the ride for My Little Pony.
Of course.
Like I don't plan on going anywhere. Like I love the Brony fandom.
For
I love the
them.
Brony fandom
For
even
me.
at times. It
For
can
Equestria.
But what is the Brony fandom? Is that gonna be like a G5 thing soon?
Shut your philosophical
It's like
ass up.
if you say I'm a Brony, oh yeah, what'd you think of that last episode? Oh no, I haven't watched anything since since G4. It's like then you're not a Brony. It's like what? How dare you?
It's gonna have the Bronies are gonna have the same, or we're gonna have the same problem as when G4 aired, because it's
What you cut out?
we're gonna have the same
Oh
problem.
no,
as when
I
G4
disagree. I disagree completely because the previous fandom of Pony is totally different than this unexpected fandom stuff.
Remember when? Okay, give you guys a little brief history lesson for those of you in the chat, because we already kind of know this. All right, when G4 aired, fans of Generation 1, 2, or pretty much fans of Generation 1 hated Generation 4 because they didn't like the design. They didn't like how it was marketing towards kids. They didn't
It's
like...
a radically different community though.
Yeah, like that's going to be... We're kind of going to come to that part where we're going to complain about Generation 5. Oh, it's not going to be as good as Generation 4.
Well, it's more complicated than that. I think anybody who summarizes it, maybe I'm guilty of this myself, but it's not going to be a matter of whether or not it's better or worse than G4. It's a matter of it just being a whole different show. Like, don't even compare it to G4. But asterisk, Hasbro's going to be like recycling all these names and ideas, so of course it'll be hard not to compare it to G4.
As long as they don't go down the Teen Titans Go route where they just constantly remind you of the original show.
Oh my gosh, the parallels are terrifying. Like that's all the same trademark names and like that's yeah, you're right. It's probably going to be like that.
Like if we get a random character, or if we get like another version of Pinkie Pie, and she's just like, "Well, I remember back in the old days where we were all 2D," and that will
all
literally...
self-aware like the new Powerpuff Girls.
Oh, it's just gonna hurt.
They're gonna be twerking and tweeting and Snapchatting or whatever.
I highly doubt they'll go that route.
No, yeah, I'm exaggerating. It won't be that bad, but it might be close.
I'm hoping. I'm just hoping
that it was going to be a little more serious tones than Gen 4.
The leaks indicate they're trying to go for a Marvel Cinematic Universe where you have the TV show and spin-offs and movies. That's their idea, but I don't know how that's gonna play out.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking forward to it, but I'm also a little, like I said, most of my opinions now are kind of being destroyed just because of what that guy said.
Wait, what guy? Oh, well, we knew we were getting a G5 CGI 3D
no,
movie.
but how he described it.
Oh.
The way he described it just felt like we don't care about friendships and magic. We just care about our pony brand.
That is the first time in 9 years, well, ever, 9 years, we've heard like directly from Hasbro.
Yeah.
About the show. It's like, I mean, all right, that's an exaggeration. There's some joke to be made there about, hearing it straight from Hasbro's mouth. Like, he's Hasbro's mouth.
It's really sad to see that. Now, where are we going to go? Or I guess this brings us to our next topic. What are we going to be doing?
I'll start this one off. So, in the end, the fandom is what brought us together. It is what we talk about. But we're still friends. It's not like, okay, for some,
it needs to be about 20% cooler.
See you later, bye, and just kind of don't exist anymore. But for at least the people in this call or on this live stream right now, we're friends beyond the show. And Keep It Alive is a community of people, and obviously for a community of people, you need conventions. As we know, TronCon is, well, kind of dug themselves in a hole in over-attendance, if I'll be honest. Good job. But we're still friends. Our, one of the members of DC Bronies, whose name put it greatly, for context, he's like 65. He was like in a Star Trek back. He said like, you can be really far away from when a source material came out, But as long as you have a community and people who care enough, it'll keep going. And with how dedicated and how life-changing so much ponies were to a lot of people, we have the drive to do it. It's just a matter of because the population of this fandom, some say tiny, some say it's a million, and it's like 10 million. It's like, no, it isn't.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, we have the drive for the demand of a community.
Yeah, like it's not like just because the show's over, everyone's just gonna abandon the fandom.
Yeah, unless
no, it's like all of a sudden Equestria Daily, like the very next day, Equestria Daily shuts down, Derby Brew shuts down. Everyone just removes everyone, and like we just forget.
Isn't it funny how the day after the show ends, Equestria Daily's looking for writers?
Really?
Everyone left.
Wait, really?
Wow.
Really? Go apply.
Oh no, I gotta go. I don't know. Wait, let me see.
I noticed that was on their post.
It's an improvement, darling.
I think
Idiots recruiting day after the show ends.
Oh my god, that's actually kind of funny though.
I think
That's sad.
It's
I know why.
They should have waited a week at least.
Because now
why.
everyone's gonna.
Bethesda was all by himself.
Yeah.
A lot of the writing on Equestria Daily is about episodes, not so much community.
Yeah.
So your writing stuff is gone. Your community is your what to write about is gone.
I'll be honest. They're okay as a content aggregator, news and all that, but I don't think Equestria Daily really has ever been good for writing. Even the episode roundups are just images and GIFs, really. So.
No, okay. I don't. Sorry. I want to get back on the topic of what we're going to do. Like, what are we doing now that the show is over? What are we going to do?
Well,
We or us? Like specifically, everyone's gonna be doing different things, I'm sure.
Like, all of us. What do we plan on doing now that the show is over? Are we still going to be fans of My Little Pony? Are we going to stop making pony videos? Are we going to just give up?
Well,
No.
I can only speak for myself, and for myself personally, I'm going to be doing a mix of everything. Like Pony will just be a mix into the things that I really love, like the anime, the Sonic fandom. Yes, I'm still in Otaku, and I still love Sonic. It's just gonna be one of those things that's still gonna be in my pool of things that I enjoy, and yes, I will still make pony videos, but it won't be
It's an improvement, darling.
as often as like per se the stereotypical brony. Like I'll have like maybe a gaming video, a funny video there, and then have like a pony video on the side. Like
So you're still going to be in the pony fandom?
Yeah, it'll just be something that I enjoyed looking back on and still enjoy. And still go back and rewatch some of the episodes too.
Like, I will be completely honest with you guys. A lot of people think that I hate this fandom.
Why would they think that?
Rip my.
Gosh, you sound like one of those like memes, or just like your voice just starts breaking. Okay, anywho, people do think I hate the Brony fandom just because of the content that I make, but most of it's all an act. It's all just meant for fun. I don't hate the show. I don't hate the show. I don't hate the fandom. I will admit the fandom does get stupid every now and then when we have like, I don't know, someone being exposed or something big happens and everyone freaks out. But every fandom is like that.
Yeah.
I love making pony videos of it. I love making pony videos over the show and the fandom. My channel never really focused on the fandom too much. With the brownie problems it did, but now that I'm doing these new type of videos where it's more of reviews and in-depth looks, I just want to continue that because I really like how those videos are turning out. Like the last 2 videos I made have been like 10 minutes long. And that's only because I'm trying to do more effort into my videos rather than trying to
Get all those ad breaks in there.
No, I'm not trying to do that. I'm just trying, like,
I
if there's information, I want to include that into the video. And now that my videos are like 10 minutes long, the question has been on my mind a lot recently, ever since it was announced that season 9 would be the final episode or the final season. What will I do when the show is over? What will become of my channel? Do you guys think I should, or do you guys think I'm leaving the
It
Brony
needs to be about
fandom,
20%
or
cooler.
doing something else? I don't plan on doing any of that. I don't plan on leaving. I want to continue to make videos, even through Generation 5. Because despite what I said about Generation 5, I'm still looking forward to it. And my channel has never really focused on the show itself. Or, my bad. My channel is mainly focused on the show. and not really the community aspect, because I'm not doing the brownie problems anymore. My channel started with the brownie fandom, and I want to continue to keep it into the brownie fandom. I still want to be a fan of My Little Pony. Like, I'm still buying pony toys.
Can I say something quick?
What's up?
The question of what are you going to do after the show ends, or now that the show has ended, I think that only applies to very casual fans or like children.
Yeah.
Because for most of us who are like actively interested in fan work and the community aspect and friendships and creating art and all that, nothing changes at all. You know, the show is so well established, these characters are so well established that nothing changes for us.
Like,
Yeah,
I don't
I mean,
plan. I don't plan on leaving the brownie fandom. I'm still gonna make pony videos. One person was asking me if I was just gonna like go back to RuneScape videos, and no, I don't want to do that. I like
People
making.
tell me there's people saying they're going to leave the fandom because the show's over. I say good riddance.
Yeah.
It's always my response to it.
Like I'm waiting for probably like I don't know a month, and then we're gonna start getting videos from Brony saying, "All right, guys, I'm done. I'm going to move on to other things." Because that's what happened. Because that's what happened when. That's what happened in the last fandom. People said, "Oh, I'm done. I'm going to this." I don't want to. I don't want to quit making pony videos or quit being in the pony fandom. I still love this. I love the show. I love the community. It's fun to be in. I've met so many people because of this show. I've actually traveled like more places than I've ever been. I used to like never go. Yeah, I used to never leave Oklahoma other than going to St. Louis to see family. But ever since I've been to in the Brony fandom, I've been to California. I've been to Maryland. I've been to Texas. I've been to Kansas City. I've been to no, I haven't been to New York. I've been to
Soon.
Yeah, soon.
I'll give you a tour.
I've also met so many people. I fell in love with some of those people. I had a relationship with some of those people. Yay. And I loved every part of it because this fandom has changed me for a better person. Before I was in the Brony fandom, whenever I looked at something girly, I've always just like, oh, that's so gay. Like, I was so judgmental. Like, I was very, very judgmental for anything that looked girly or stupid. Like, I didn't
needs to be
care.
about
I was just like,
20%
that's so
cooler.
gay. But ever since I watched My Little Pony, whenever I see like an ad for like a girl show, I'm always just like, oh, that's interesting. Hell, I never thought I would see myself making pony videos or collecting ponies for that matter.
Okay, two things. Well, that meme.
It needs to be about
I didn't mean
20%
to
cooler.
disrupt the call. I'm sorry.
What is this? Fucking hell, Little Shy. I gotta put this on the stream now. Nice going, Little Shy. You did it. You broke it.
That was the intention. I knew it was going to disrupt the call.
So, that makes kind of unique compared to all right. So that I see as one of the defining shows of the 2010 progressive cartoon revolution. The idea that a child-esque cartoon can have more depth to it. Universe, regular show, Adventure Time, whatever small one that only ran for 2 seasons because they ran. And what makes MLP different from those, besides it's for little kids, related to it, it was an already existing franchise.
Yeah.
Adventure Time was original. Regular show, original. Steven Universe, original. Star Versus, original. They aren't going to have.
You keep cutting out.
Don't interrupt him. We can make out what he's saying.
Yeah, sorry.
They're not going to have other generations. We are, and
no. So you're coming back to the G5 argument that don't worry, we have G5 coming. I don't agree with that argument.
G5 could be good. It's just everyone has low
No,
expectations.
G5 could be amazing, but it's a whole different show.
Yeah.
But
if everyone jumps to G5 and like leaves G4, I'm gonna be the last G4 brony left.
Now here's the thing.
I doubt that.
If I love Generation 5, if I love Generation 5 and I make videos over it, I'm not gonna leave G4.
Of course.
Like, I'm still in the RuneScape fandom and I haven't left that just because I make pony videos
How many
and stuff.
people how many people, big and small, like established or unknown, are gonna feel obligated to like make content for G5 just because they're bronies? Like that's gonna be that's gonna be rough when everyone gets tired of it all of a sudden.
I feel like a lot of the bigger names will probably do it. Probably. But
Like
more than
everyone's
likely,
gonna jump in on the hype train at first, I'm sure. Even me, I might make a video about G5. But if it doesn't end up holding interest, everyone's gonna like dip off all at once, and that'll be like such a decline all at once. It's like a bubble. We need a name for this because I'm predicting it's gonna happen.
Yeah, because if you think about it, all of this is going to be all being held up by this one movie that everybody's hyping up.
Yeah, like Hasbro's rolling on a lot when it comes to.
I'm actually hoping the movie is horrible and the show is good, because if the movie is horrible, it sets our expectations, and if the show is good, then yeah, sure, we get more content.
But like the movie is going to be something that's going to make interest into the show. So everything is being all being. Just so much is just riding on this movie being good that if it fails,
No, like I said, I hope it's bad. I hope it's bad for G5's sake.
Remember, guys.
I hope it's good for G5's sake.
Okay, when he first said that the movie was gonna be, or it said that the CG or the movie's gonna be in CG, I was only thinking of that Pinkie Pie video.
I was thinking Smurfs and Chipmunks and SpongeBob Out of Water and all those.
I was thinking of that Pinkie Pie video just because of how terrible it was.
It was okay to me. Like,
no, it wasn't.
No, it was
objectively bad.
No, did you guys see that tweet? I put it in the video. One person asked, it was like, how come the voice was different? And then Andrea Libman replied with a sad face saying, no, it wasn't. Because they thought it was, Andrea Libman, are you sick when you were recording this? And they said, no.
Oh, no.
It was depressing.
Didn't they say somewhere that they were kind of hurt by that?
Yeah. They were really hurt by it. It's funny because that Pinkie Pie that was shown in that animation was a completely different Pinkie Pie than what we know in the show. Like, if you watch that CG animation video that Hasbro did with Pinkie Pie, it's and compare it to Pinkie Pie from the show, it's a totally different character.
It's all mine.
Damn, now I'm sad. Can we like be happy? Can we like talk about something that's like really happy?
I want to do some research on that. Thanks a lot.
Can we do something like, can we like say, like go to a topic that makes us happy?
Tootsie, do you know what the topic of discussion is for this call? I don't think that's possible.
I know, right?
It's the Pony Express live stream.
I thought this was to talk about the finale.
It is the finale and also our thoughts and the future and stuff.
It still says Ponytown Stream.
Why the fuck is it not updating?
It said Ponytown Stream this entire time, I think.
The Pony...
It says play Ponytown in the description.
What the fuck?
And the title.
That's because we're gonna play Ponytown in a minute. And what the hell?
We are?
Damn.
Yes. I am getting rid of half of this. There we go. Okay, we are all happy now, okay? We're gonna make this happy, okay? Just because the show's over doesn't mean our fandom's over. And all the people who are leaving the Brony fandom, good luck. Get out of here.
I like how you cut out at the minute you said that.
What I just said, or good luck, get out of here.
Exactly. He was like, if all the people who said that, good, and then just cuts out. Like, that was just perfect.
Now, one thing I really do love, and this is like one of the main driving forces for my channel now, since my videos went to a completely different change, is that my show is now focusing on the development of the show rather than the show the show itself. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. I see what you're doing.
I mean, my next video is probably gonna go over the leaks of My Little Pony, which I haven't even worked on the script of that because
oh boy,
the very same day I decide I'm gonna do My Little Pony leaks, guess what happens? My Little Pony pilot surfaces. Everything development of the show surfaced, thanks to that one hacker guy.
Yeah, like we know like everything. We're gonna be like going through all this production notes for years to come, no doubt.
It needs to be about
like,
20%
I'm still
cooler.
Browsing through it on the server of EA Ponies. Like I'm about to I want to do a video going over the My Little Pony pilot just because that was That was rumored to be like just a myth for like the longest time, as
Well,
everyone just thought
I
it was like
swear-
the first episode.
Lauren Faust mentioned this somewhere, and maybe I even heard her in person at a panel somewhere. But she said like, "Oh yeah, that was this short pilot thing." I don't know if she called it a pilot, but I know she talked about it at some point. We got to find that recording.
Yeah, but it's just really funny because some people thought, oh, the pilot was just the first episode of the show. It's like now we know
Yeah.
that's not true, and there is some documentation of the pilot thanks to the Lost Media Wiki. And now,
The what?
the Lost Media Wiki, they keep track of pilots, unaired episodes, and
So are they just
shows.
taking info from the leaks or what?
No, they're like more of talking about speculation and stuff that has already been documented because of the My Little Pony, or not the My Little Pony Wiki. The Lost Media Wiki is all about keeping track of the history of animation.
I don't think you answered my question, but okay.
What? What was your question? Sorry.
No, I was wondering if it has information it's just sourcing from the leak, or if you know
It
something
does.
else.
It does. It has the information, or not sourcing from the leak. It's just more of speculation. And what was great is now with that My Little Pony show Bible, with that video I did about a month ago, all the information from that Bible has applied to the pilot. So I'm actually really excited that it all comes together in like a circle.
Can I hijack the call to share something amazing?
What is it?
This video I just shared, and it's somewhat related. The entire raw FLA, Flash format of the last roundup was also part of the breach, and we have access to it now. And because of that, we can replace every single character with Derpy.
Wait, let me see this. Oh
Yeah.
my Jesus!
Like, it's already
The entire
animated.
show.
It's just a matter of changing the symbols and the colors, and every pony in the entire episode can be Derpy. I mean, it's not easy, but it can be done.
Wow.
My Little
Are you showing it
Derpy
on
ca-
stream? Because
Yeah,
this is amazing.
I'm showing it on stream. This is pretty amazing. This loop right
What
here.
the heck? You have a Twitter app? Ew.
I love the Twitter app.
Go get a Mac, you casual.
Okay.
I lost this shit.
Hey, does that mean we can replace every character with thorax?
No, he's not a pony.
Damn.
He's like a whole different model.
Damn. This is really
Unless you
cool.
want to just animate him from scratch, go for it.
This is really cool because this is amazing. I like how they're both just derpy.
Yeah, I want to learn how to use Flash and help them with this. This needs to be a project if it's not already going to be one, and I want to make it one.
No. This is actually really cool. I love the leaks just because of all the information that was
And
given
because
to
of
us.
things like this is going to sustain us for so long, just remaking episodes or whatever, scenes even.
No, one thing I really loved about the leaks, which is funny because, okay, this is kind of ironic. What was it? It was it was Friday. Yeah, it was Friday. Or no, wait, no, it wasn't Friday. It was Thursday. It was My Little Pony's 9-year, like, its 9th birthday. And on that birthday, everything from the My Little Pony pilot was leaked. Kind of ironic, don't you think?
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
And also some developer, like, the one thing I love about the leaks is watching, or not watching, but reading the developers, like, comments, like how they describe some of the ponies. Have candy ass, follow Twilight, or Twilight Sparkle.
Yeah.
For like 27 frames. Did you see that, little shy?
I think so. Yeah, like the production notes are very casual.
Yeah.
And sometimes even rude.
I think it's kind of funny because they even do talk about bronies in some of them.
Hmm. Well, sometimes they link right to Derpy Buru, like
Yeah.
as references.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like,
Actually, no, I think it was Pony-chan. I think they linked to Pony-chan for the Twicane. Like, here, we need to
Yeah.
have this thing. Go read about it here, and they just linked to Pony-chan or something.
Yeah. Which I do like that. Like, so the show is involved with kind of, not the brony fandom, but they do take some notes from the brony fandom, which is kind of cool.
It's a little bit scary for their lawyers, though. Imagine all the
Yeah.
potential lawsuits. Hey, that was my idea, and I can prove it.
Shit.
Yeah. Now that that's out, it's like you're still my idea. You access.
Oh, in Cookie
Documents.
Galaxy, you are correct. Actually, I did download some of the songs.
It's more
for-
than 100. It's closer to 400 after you uncompress it, I think.
Like, you guys can see this on my chat. I don't know if you can actually see it, but where is it? I have the My Little Pony theme song that was sung by Tara Strong because they were using it as a test. Do you have that, little shy?
I don't know. I haven't really sorted through it yet.
Okay, the theme song for the My Little Pony show, I guess they thought about using Twilight Sparkle as like to sing it, so they had Tara Strong record actually sing the entire My Little Pony theme song. It's really cool though. There's even extended audio, or there's even extended songs that were only in the show for I don't know, a minute or something.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
There was another version, there was a full version of Spike singing the Wonderbolt, or not the Wonderbolt, the Cloudsdale National Anthem that had a beat and everything, but it wasn't used in the final episode.
Yeah, there was so much music and audio leak that, like I said, we could be going through it for years still.
I could make a video on it, but the video would be longer and longer and longer just because of all the stuff. It'd be longer just because of all the stuff.
Well, break it down. Do one on the music, do one on the production notes, do one on whatever.
If I can find a way
talk
of how
about
to
separate leaks. There's 3 or 4 leaks we're up to now. You could do a separate video for each part of each one. You could have yourself 10 videos.
Yeah, I would love to do a video just going over, I'm gonna do a video going over the My Little Pony leaks. I don't know when it'll happen because I gotta write the
It needs to be about 20%
cooler.
cooler.
Script. I don't know how long that'll take. My channel went from a video every 2 weeks to a video now every 2 months, or once a month, or every 2 months.
Quality over quantity, right?
Yeah, that depends. Did my videos get better when they went longer?
I think so.
Okay. Oh, gosh, we pretty much talked about everything I wanted to talk about. So, damn. What do we do now?
Could I just do a little spiel real quick?
A what?
A little spiel.
I guess go for it.
Yeah. All right. I was going to write a little speech thing for DC Bronies, and I certainly don't have one prepared for this right now, so let's hope this goes well. I just want to say to everyone who's watching, to everyone in this call, that thank you for every bit of content you put into this fandom. A huge animation project, or just a couple comments on an Equestria Daily post. Seeing how far this fandom's come, everything that we've done, the status quo that we've come to change, even in society, you could say, we've all come together and created something beautiful. I just want to say thank you to everyone in this entire community for everything that they've done.
Aww. It's actually really sweet. Thank you, Taco.
No problem at all. My communications class is teaching me something.
Awesome.
Hear that, Miss Hortner?
No, every so often, I do feel a little sad.
It needs to be about 20% cooler.
Because I have little random depression spikes that just hit me.
Flashbacks to you deleting your server.
That's a prime example. But I wouldn't say, My Little Pony has changed me for a bit. I became way more social since I became a brony.
Episode 222.
I've definitely changed. I try to ignore some of the stuff I did when I first became a brony, force my friend to watch a pony episode before we can get something to eat.
Yeah.
I try to ignore all my dumb stuff that I made. That Leafy video is a prime example of all the crap I try to ignore.
Yeah, or for me, that hour.
But I feel like the show has changed me for the better, and I'm glad it's over, but I'm also satisfied that it's over. Does that make sense? When I mean glad that it's over, I don't. When I mean glad that it's over, I don't mean oh, finally the show's over. Ha ha ha. No, I mean I'm satisfied that it's concluded.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Would you guys agree with that topic, or you have your own thoughts or concerns?
We can't. I guess you could say we did what we wanted to, in a way, and we still are. We had our own fun and everything. Continue on to spread the message of friendship. So.
The time it ended, it couldn't have ended at a better time. Any sooner, I would have felt like it was underdone. Any later, and I felt like it would have been over. I feel like this was I can't think of any other way that it could have been expanded on, or if it could have just.
I just bring back Larson. We'd have 20 more seasons.
Larson was pretty.
No, get rid of Hasbro, fund it by the fans, and then just get Larson and DHX
Larson
and
and
get all
Kettle
those same people.
The last time
Yeah.
something was funded by the fans, it was nothing
It
but
needs to be about
references
20%
to
cool.
Yeah.
What was that?
Double Ring Boom.
That wasn't funded by fans.
Oh,
That was by
my-
fans. I'm saying
oh,
we
wait.
make it make.
Oh wait,
G-
never
make
mind.
Yeah, I'm saying we make it with DHX, and I know they're Wild Brain now, but I'm just gonna call them DHX.
The last thing that was funded, they were talking about the Brony Phantom and mentioned Clop.
What?
Lancy documentary.
Oh yeah, yeah, that. I'm not a fan of that, and I actually paid money for that, and I didn't get anything out of it. My name is in the credits, you know.
You're an investor.
I am, and I didn't even get a copy of the movie for my investment. I paid him $10. That's not enough for the movie itself.
How much was it for the movie itself?
It might have been 20. I don't remember.
I could buy stock in Hasbro. I kind of want to. Just to say I it's on a high right now. It's not a good time to buy.
I don't have faith on it in Hasbro. I think that it's a bubble because their toys are getting cheaper and cheaper, and their creative decisions are getting more and more hampered, and it's just a matter of time before their stock is only going up because they're getting worse. That's like the counterintuitive, but that's how it works. Like, the toys, you reach a point where the toys can't get any cheaper, and then they're just going to collapse.
Yeah,
A few days ago, no, like actually it was a few weeks ago, I went to Walmart to get my oil changed in my car, and I went to the pony aisle, and the only thing left of the pony aisle is the sign.
Oh, same at my Walmart.
that was
There was a couple ponies in the very top rack, like like the giant pinking stew or something. I think, I don't know, but like there was like one of them.
For me, the pony aisle was gone, but they only it was replaced with something else. It was replaced with WWE, and the only thing left is the My Little Pony. And I took a picture of it, and I said, "Damn, Equestria Girl's got intense."
Yeah.
I remember that shit.
I thought about just taking the sign, but I'm pretty sure that would have just been stealing.
Yeah, probably.
It's like, no, the My Little Pony's over. But yeah, the only thing left is just the sign. It just says My Little Pony.
Yeah,
It's really pressing. It's kind of like a gravestone. That's the sad part.
Damn.
Wait, I might have a picture that's related, but it'll take a little while to find it, so it's not going to be related by the time I find it.
Just keep trying to find it. It'd be funny.
Pause the conversation.
All right.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, I found it.
Oh, you did? Now I gotta... Oh my god. Oh, that's depressing.
I'm pretty sure it's Toys R Us, but the meme still stands.
Forever alone. Oh my gosh, I hate that. Little Shy, I hate you. I love you, but I hate you.
That's from my plushie review meme folder, so we got to make that video at some point.
You still want to make that?
I think you know the one. It's this one.
Oh my god.
Yes, still.
Yes, that.
Still my favorite out of the entire thing.
Oh, upgrade and go back. Go back. I think what makes that worse is that they actually made a detachable bra or suit or whatever that is. Can I even show that on stream?
I'll never.
Am I gonna have to censor that?
She got no, you know.
This is. I don't like this. This is what makes me hate the Brony fandom.
I wouldn't say hate, but I certainly don't understand the appeal of that.
It's
ironic because I understand the appeal of that, but it's not something that.
Enlighten us. Oh no, don't. No, never mind. Take
Yeah,
that
don't
back.
enlighten us.
No. I understand the appeal, but it's not fathomable material in my opinion.
I like pony plushies, but I like the.
I love pony plushies.
Yeah, but I don't
For
like
them.
that.
For me.
I don't like that.
Oh, there's this horrible story from the meetup.
Oh wait, yeah. Tell
Someone
us.
brought a bunch of plushies, and they were all yellow and like matted.
What do you mean yellow? Like.
Well, it's just from contact with skin oils, which is normal. But there was
no.
Yeah. No, like my plushies have started. They're like 2 years old. It's starting to show signs of that, but they obviously didn't shower enough or something, and you know, it's just from your arm, just holding a plush will do it eventually.
Did you get
But
a
they're
picture of it?
so horrible.
Did you get a picture of it? I want to see it.
No, like I don't want to make fun of the guy. I met him and everything. Like I don't know. It's just like, why would you bring those plushies out in public? If you like hugging plushies, that's fine, but they look horrible.
I mean,
my Twilight. My life-size Twilight plush. It's only faded just from the color. It's not because of skin contact or anything like that. Like now, my Twilight's turning purplish grayish. Maybe
Wait,
she's
your
just-
Twilight is discoloring? Or are you leaving it out in the sun? It might be sun bleached.
It's probably the sun bleach, because I do have it right by my bed.
Yeah.
I don't have it on the bed because that's weird.
No, have it on your bed anyway.
No. My Twilight plush would literally just take over the bed. I'll just go sleep on the couch. Oh my gosh. Wait, it's a little shy. Was that plush as bad as that one eBay seller has a little wear and tear in the crotch area? You remember that?
I don't even want to discuss that one. That one disturbs me.
That was
But,
bad.
that one's bad for different reasons.
Show me that one.
You don't want to see it. It's pretty bad.
It's in my meme folder, but I was contemplating not deleting it because it's so horrible.
No, put it
DM it to me.
Yeah, like
please.
put it in the chat.
I'll just put it right here.
Put it in the chat.
I didn't blur their face, by the way. They did that.
Okay. The tail is so big and heavy. Because of that, I had to hold her by her crotch area. And due to that, if she has wear in the area, nothing major.
And the funny thing is, he's holding